ena yebehwie agu ho ede ama wo ena no payi enti baabi a wo a utie me bia tam chuku pa esan se ne ye wonsem ka enti wonsu wonsem tie unim se nsuo no agugu pa efra homrachi de baabi a wo bia ewo enkran ha ena afi Ghana ha me sure se wo hunsuo weather for no anase meteo for no se efri sabre ya kosi August de say ya na weather ne be enti na ya no protect ho ate stand up and na me ya na me si o ma me frifie ntam esan sa me so ya omrachi me hwe weather no na nsuo ne begu nti na se me frifie ntam se wo frifie sabre na wo da so ofie na bakrom de nsuo to enti bo ho ban ensem ahoro enene ye beka eho asem ensem efri Accra House of Folk aso ye aba unim se nanka House of Folk ekopie mu ewo Nigeria nanka omakwa kodi dwumadie bi international tournament bi House of Folk enya invitation nei club no e de abase omo plans na sesa ni nyina ne se organizers of the tournament no the original date no ade o ma postpone the original date no House of Folk say be affected on calendar any matches a we so bo enti atwe ho afiri mu ye beka ehun nsem ena no pay sanso ena Ghana Athletics nso ananso squad unim say the upcoming African Schools Championship ebetodwa ewo OGS Algeria no team so aba enegie e de aba say yenka na obia so enti na ha ye dwuma pa Ghana Athletics sanso ena announce ye upcoming Confederation of African Athletics under 18 and under 20 championship ebetodwa ewo Abeokuta ewo Nigeria no eno so the squad no aba ensem wey eni nsem bi ye ka ho ena no pe yatena si ye de bebrel sabre ya nso no ye nida so etete Black Queens camp unse nure ye ko camp eni girls no edi nkomo ye checking ehun se de omohote ena no pe nso ye checking girls no hu nyina eye kama the next game eye fiada against Mali enti yani egusu edidi akire ewo hwa ye behwe se de beko no unim se no amede topic bi atudwa said the be ne be sustain attendance ye hu ye ewo present cap edakosiada etwam no okwan be na be fa so nei yatena si ye be hwesa ansem wei ene nsem bi eka ho aka ye be kwa manone Chelsea Enzo Maresca adwuma no betimi aye pa oba foforo no season ni chance ye ne de nanka ye Roman Abramovich ene wo ho anka subi oda na di nkopamo no but the waye kakre oba ye top 4 guarantee waje conference league nkofo say ya bonkele de but waje okay say Chelsea no mo ya bonkele club enti omo ji abonkele trophy enye hwe but surprise wakwa kopie mu ewo the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup final enure Thiago Silva former Chelsea player or Chelsea icon and Saminka so a legend but obewo place in the history of Chelsea esan so buy no be born ho modern kakra ho a na hu ball no after ball ni wie no young Chelsea players especially omo na omo club ho emra no ho no obi apeso gini Jesse but travel chaloba pe ene timi je Thiago Silva ni Jesse no ni nyina ne say nura yi Chelsea ene omo ene boy a ene yi omo make it into the final omo twen Real Madrid anase Paris Saint-Germain na no bi say ye Chelsea wani be hu Kena enso wanhwe anansi o wakofa nansi clubs mienu nyina omu hia wanhwe omu chewa omu begu titru pa PSG de ochi Chelsea obegu ni pa Chelsea no munya Madrid na bi on betimi anugushiti kakra esanse Madrid team na ho no still Ancelotti yare no still da so ha omu ewo ho omu concede goals basa sa yare no still Xabi Alonso ni ba ontimi ntua asa kwan no enti ebehwe eho ensem eney big game pa ewo FIFA Club World Cup mekan Real Madrid ene Paris Saint-Germain obeka Paris Saint-Germain omo ene champions of Europe omo ene champions of Europe ene former champions of Europe ene de bebo eno semi final 2 no ene de yede hu nsem nyina bro fantastic Joel Leshen atranse mama mia ene wa bon designer shirt pa wa boni polo kama blue shirt unse ono oye Chelsea blue enti ene wa boni blue kama ba we Manchester City blue ni bia sanso ena Isaac Asempanso atranse ono nso blue a shade of blue ena no so ai mi hu ka kese bi twemu ansa na mi wura ha na ye wa na se na enye wa mi hu ka kese bi de bi se mi o si o wa se na o re mi ba yo so o to mi si aso na mi be mi busa masa ma enko masa jansi hunu na o masa o kan ka bi asam chem sa ka no na mi hu ye ndi se hunu die ati 70 dey 71 ati 71 say I can dress in here ni dress in ati 71 holders any no aso mo na je yes gracia obi o jidasha bia article 71 holder one say now yeah there's no proposal to that effect twenyansa ai oh twenyansa na utwa de bu hie one obey den na wetwa obviously you twam sa akeke they are stakeholders intiansa na betwam no say we broader consultation one say sorry ya obetimi etwam enya se okase meyi 60 ministers when they wa prerogative but article 71 the borders on any enkrofo bebrenti eno no oh yeah no ahweniye but I say o dress in the MFP shirt here show say only office of the president last week Michelle only office of the president shirt me untimi nya bi enhye kra papa frempon ndam no nenam ne hu frempon ka na frempon yusu minim frimpon kwa o kana asemi njem ndwa me no na ma hia frimpon mi si minim frimpon o kan sa frimpon de minim Justin Kodu frimpon no asemi ai o Justin frimpon ko ya kana ndwa o ri show happy ni ma no na match office of the president aboho we ri boho ene v8 papa ha eno mo pa ke mu ndum jawo for security reasons o pa ke mu ndum ja oh god yeah only MPB efieda I'm packing mundu jawo for security reasons debi say me nam na me hu bi like say me kwa unse ya kwa ya observant you could be pass park me ko no me ko see am office na wo job 600 no oh okay east wing and west wing yeah normally me ko say me wo the other side but amount san offices no the amount san that's the important thing be am me ko but you say kakra me wo yeah dey no we na abeka nta beji mo dey ni bi e na bi mo aba mo ho no no say me wo mo ho say me ko bi a me ko mo ho oh za o fasini say unze dey bi a me ka say praise fasini praise na bible no e describe your mo na me na fofo wo diablo ni joe o ti ase e ka so bi diablo ni a praise mo omo na bible no e describe your mo say omo ye moto mo do I can me person bi
Happy Sports supérieur, Happy Sports exceptionnel, Happy Sports numéro 1.
Kojo, me kojo. Ebanade. C'est même fini me fini na mi ya. Okay, na no ntuni ade wa fa o ka wa sa mtira no. Me ko krom.
Oh ni pa be sigati ati ni sigati ati na wa ni pa be sigati ati ona shika ona meko
yasamba de na Ike kano na mempeso bia bete enu nti na yese yekoba bajo wo se anopai bibia boko de yes sir
omo ye profile ojume mu asa nkan hwa mo mfa no se ndra discussion na ye no nkan ye proper profiling pa because on you diablo ni please o diablo ni
sigati ati ni sigati ati na wa ni baba sigati ati ona shika ona meko.
Okay, major Ike na the person can be our can bajo was up bibia boko de enti can the person can be
Joe I don't know say what observe you say Prince why very silent on the ruling government any different bu amemu no
da bin so nya bibianka
there be Prince
say hwe ma ya
na Prince emra all power akra no not the position Prince the counting tea enimu ha emra all power no but if you see there o say you see the adani
ebe dani an wa dani
inti ono de wa dani no ho pa inde oko ina bro half for me MPs ni ade no oni mo awo bia bro ni pa
me na for ni wo enti me hu Stuttgart da mama mfre no
who be the pass abanzo a
mama mfre na
who Adams so a
mama mfre Adams
ba ko se na fo nyina MPs nyina so gu one side so jo who ade ni ya na
chairman na Mickey Charles
asem na ye ka no jo who ni ye
chairman na Mickey Charles so me chairman na Mickey Charles
into na fo nyina
ho me wo
na fo nyina so Mickey Charles nkofo so pa Stuttgart Vincent Adams
and dey me mammo kwan mammo be ye dan shame bia no and dey João Pedro Day
João Pedro
mo dey masa
and we strike a friend say
João Pedro
Prince OBIBA we strike a friend say
club Didier Drogba a strike
dabi we strike a friend say
minister
who need asempa we strike a friend say
wo kare
obi player and now one bet na be Joe Carres obi player
me strike friend Kai Harvest
Joe
Adabraka
na
no
he's not even better than Nicholas Jackson.
No, only Kai Harvest. It's based on what? Based on what?
One after
Kai Harvest. Obi wa see the winning goal for Champions League finals. Obi wa the top scorer for Arsenal 2 seasons consecutively.
With how many goals?
It doesn't matter.
One after the other.
Last year, how many goals? Last year,
or 11 or 30.
In how many games? Kai Harvest was injured for most part of the season.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
Kai Harvest. When I walk on, Kai Harvest. Onye me player me say they are done.
Onye we striker. I'm saying that. Muni strikers in there. Yeah,
Kai Harvest is better than your super fantabulous.
He's not better than Jackson. He's not better than João Pedro. What are you talking about?
How? Based on what?
In terms of our own, you see, Nicholas Jackson in board, but
based on what?
Based on that.
Jackson or Germany, international team friend. Jackson also Senegal outside. Hold on, we see Jackson or Germany.
And I'm saying that Habit now Kanu. He was for Senegal. Habit, he was start for Senegal.
Yakai.
He was starting for national team. He was starting for Senegal. What are you talking about?
Let's end this.
End the conversation. One year there.
I want to go to Senegal because Senegal is friendly Germany. So I want to even compare the two. How do you compare Senegal to Germany?
The moment you compare, we will end this.
No, it's not comparing. We are comparing the player. But
you can't compare the Harvest with João Pedro.
João Pedro no fan stars.
Now so far striker starts.
Me see there be yes league no obo me see we striker order in the Premier League. He's nowhere near even in 4.5 ratings. What are you saying? Yeah, can't say more. I was saying. Rapid. Wakoshe go back.
Then go back.
Wakoshe
we strike a body. We strike a body. Two fantabuta goals.
Charlie Yanka Senpai.
Two fantabuta goals.
Yenja na onka the opposite kano because
Yanka Senpai.
Yes, we see. Kai Harvest was across me for Pedro compare. Be a start ni be compare. Champions League winning goal. What the Pedro compare. What are you talking about?
We strike a 4 goals. He kasa wa big. We strike a Manchester United. What's 4 goals? We strike a Rasmus Højlund.
Na you can strike one
striker. My bomb player did me say. And that João Pedro Day. And a prince we be Manchester United. We strike a 4 goals last season.
Joe,
as a man how can
team. Show we. Not show ni so. Yenye Chelsea ni. Yenye we. Me tell. You can issues. We pick issues. Who the issue aba? Udi player ho asem aba ene ye se fa ne stars bra na ka de wo ka no so jai say we wa ha tie no enye wo mu metie because of that no
we wa ha ena be say
asem ne ba
na wo de na compare no
ka no it's not a matter of comparing him. It's a matter of say that's not what we do on the show.
Me say na Jao Pedro dey and I was say
and because why they
we about 2 goals in the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. Who be say why they?
Maybe I check my
no, against club. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Against club.
As long as only team now over semi-final, no, a Club World Cup, no, no Manchester City bomb. No Manchester. It doesn't matter. Manchester City in bar. Or the semi-final. We say what are you talking about?
Say only Manchester City no only blank or only the boy.
If you are mentioning the club, a flawed argument because it is the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. Everything that you mentioned, Obobi. Inti about Club World Cup semi-final now. Obi has 2 goals. I was only one say.
Okay. Aside the 2 goals, no.
Only one say.
Osi untimi striker bia untimi fa striker bia and compare no.
No. Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, that's what you said.
That is not what I said.
And how can
me boy Jao Pedro na also cho. And I'm say Arsenal striker no why. United striker no why.
In
we under heat map.
Enra heat map ni.
Why no why? Only Rasmus or no Rasmus Holland striker.
Na monso pa.
Mom for habit dear mammy because Jao Pedro last year.
Who never goes or share?
Or 10 goals. 27 games.
In 27 games?
Yes.
Can't have how many games?
Man figure man figure send me him to my figure no. Akuba Arsenal, Akuba Brighton. It matters. It matters pa. It matters.
No, can't have it.
No, my numbers no.
But we all aware that Kai Havertz missed a large part of the season.
My numbers
in fact, Kai Havertz.
My numbers no.
This one don't even need the numbers.
We need the numbers.
Kai Havertz play less than half of the game.
The numbers in your day. As a who with numbers in your day.
Are you telling me that Kai Havertz played
numbers in your day?
But everyone
knows.
It's not about
you asked me for numbers. You asked me for numbers. I'll give you numbers.
Joao Pedro or Arsenal on start.
I'm starting. What are you talking about?
Now what are you comparing?
He's better than Kai Havertz. Based on what? He's a better goal than
oh no,
he's a better goal scorer.
Okay, so let me show you why it can't even be true. Remember the number of games that Kai Havertz go ahead and they go. If you have 9 goals, if I can't verse 9 Premier League goals, and we share 10, what's the about 27 games? I'm going to give you the number of games.
I dare say, Welbeck, fit, Brighton, and Pedro will not start games.
Okay.
What are you saying? I dare say,
I have it about 23.
Welbeck,
but he has been consistent for Brighton.
On habits. Omo games in any any only Havertz starting.
Havertz ball 23 games.
Havertz overall matches in the Premier League. Any overall wait a minute per game. So you see Havertz played more minutes last season. Because we were you are picking and choosing people from. Let up people from say, wow, you see that better striker than you.
I'll try to prove to you why. When about 27 games. When about 27 games. Havertz about 23 games. Pedro about 4 games more than Kai Havertz. 4 times 90 minutes. Saying. But Kai Havertz no ball 4 games less. About more minutes than you. Which means that what about 27 games required? Games and then you now can now ball.
Why? Argument. Last last year, Jao Pedro, he played most of his games half fit. Until no managing no. Yes, because
the season before.
Or your fit. The season before Monfanto so only have it.
Are you telling me that?
Now bet.
Are you telling me that?
Arsenal with all the
Arsenal will not sign a 10 goals a season striker.
Why?
Yes, of course.
Almost 10 goals.
Of course. No top club.
An average of less than 0.5 goals. An average of less than 0.5 goals a season.
And the best signing a 10.
Last match online in the start. Oba United no was how many goals? No, what start?
No.
Let's tackle the issues one. We'll see. No top player will sign a striker. Of course. United signing Rasmus Hojlund about 70 million. Also, how many goals has Oba? Don't be biased.
Me say.
Rasmus Hojlund. You see, am I right if you say Jao Pedro or say 6 assists?
Then 6 assists.
Or 6 assists.
Assist be.
Assist be saying.
Me say.
Or say 6 assists. So in 27 games, you see,
in Danny Welbeck. All started games.
A fact.
One is saying fact. Check the season before. Check the season before.
Are you saying that the season before, Pedro played more games than Danny Welbeck?
Danny Welbeck.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Let me see. United.
Some now so tie some enti tam kuchu pa emre pam no ye be mo akwanya now so de wadwen kire aba show ni so ye de numbers no ebetu dwa ena no pay ene medical bobo issues ni so ama wa de ye be bobo so a na ye di hu nkoma ene ye ni G president Owura Bawa Fuseni ebedi hu nkomo esanse nsem afri hoba sanso no pareado eba be man ye nkiremu de enti a competition ananka omokọ na se tournament ananka omokọ ewo Nigeria na nei omodi abase omodi statement aba omose so hwe the postponement of that competition na eno eye major factor entina omo atwe omho afiri mu no ye ne opare adon so ebedi nkomo yensamrai na yemra studio na afi yemfa praise and worship no emra Ike eni jo mesama makwa babiem
ye jozo
o shase anase jo o shase.
Oh, my God,
oh, my send the opening. Oh, there was I say, na ma prepare chama.
Ike yanko.
Okay. Indra, man, fair to. Say, Mama, and this guy, yanko for him kakra because Indra, not just give no any other games or what. And don't start the Champions League. Now, the Mama yanke be crying tea, but. Julius Debra trend the from Indra.
Honorable Julius
Debra, the chief of staff. Me name alright, matter alright. They say inquisitor paper no ewa. Inquisitor paper no.
Inquisitor ewa. Me ampo me review e na no.
Inquisitor paper newspaper.
Busajo Collins Busajo was on fa inquisitor paper na me review e na no pe about the is it the basketball competition?
No, it's about generally about unearthing talent.
Okay.
Unearthing talent, and that was in fact only panel operator.
Yeah.
Only papa and see or not in there or yeah, or this store nearby. And the chief of staff, I saw that from yesterday. Say, Prince, I don't know I was there with you at the stadium. When him say a lot of the people who came to the stadium and ran, only football inclined people.
Yeah, on Sunday.
And then
Wednesday.
And then Wednesday. Share.
Then Wednesday.
And the paper back page. Or the on for paper no. Albright cover until the eye casa.
Yeah. You know Wednesday.
Yes.
This new copper.
Yes. And then midweek.
Most people on Bar Stadium on Sunday, no. Prince, I can tell you that they were far from reality when it comes to sport and football.
Sure.
In fact, I will use 2 successive events via ABBA. And most people who were there previously may have had a different view of sports. Oh, on my way. But based on such 2 events, not AC, no. In terms of my game, I don't care about sports. And I'm happy says that AC because that is the industry. Immediately. First one, Sharaf boxing bout now organizing.
Oh, Bukum.
Oh, Bukum no. Me who I didn't see everybody was there, but me who some of the Penifua were invited back on. Me who opinion Kwame or say despite or say Kwame despite. Me who for example, and me who some other top business people. I'm not mentioning football people, sports people. I'm mentioning business people that me almost say be associated with boxing. I say despite him say why kotokoda dey, but only be you regularly say actual sporting events or Ghana. So when I saw those people and the kind of euphoria that was created there, especially in Mana in Solo, air drizzle, and the fans made chanting at the atmosphere, was electrifying. Me that say, Kukwansa, all right, we are brutal. But I head of production, we call circle, I call top paper, nibi abasisi. Oliver, ain't me it's about the head of production.
You that I say a
Prince elevation in Bayern. Oh, Prince as head of sports,
Prince, head of production, not all right, na assistant.
It automatically
obi
anymore. And all right, so I jump head of production. All right, on share you crowd.
Dabi.
Across the back crowd, my young so but nyame ma. Inti I'm not for question boxing battle the excitement kakra by. Then on Sunday, a lot of the people who came to the stadium, Prince, because John the man mama the second term, this was his first time and now all basketball game. Inti most of the appointees want to impress him. No, I'm being sincere with you. So most of them are then a buy. Nya appointment be say e be bo work hey Coach Chairman sound so at touch that you nya hwe o nti or the almost 1,500 appointments na aka no wait ma hwe eyi bia ma mo no
aka say
1,523 was I yeah it will be over I will be brave
After 7 months.
yes appointments simple there first even I'm sure it will be more than because when you say Mickey Charles told me that on the first term of Mama, he appointed by. In fact, initially only a call to meet the president. He went to meet the president. When we say Okucha president say we need appointment to Nigeria emergency also call. Until on Sambra, of you need 2 years as no new appointment. But there was appointment after 2 years. Yes. Until appointment there. Ego
still like over 1,000 plus.
1,523 was then. Until
and cry what it be so.
Yes.
Sang by number 2,500.
But say if you say presidential staffers no carry no, e do 100 o, do 100 o. It's almost say 800
who no back on the bebre.
Please, I want you to cry hard na say you enum here. That's just by the way. Inti me be na buy no. Me say tell you nya hwe so you see a lot of people I'm buy here near the president so money omo. Me who Mahama Yarga stadium da. Me say he has owned the team Boga All Stars.
After AFCON 2015.
Yeah, and I'm 24 on better team.
That team na Wednesday.
Egu. Me say
Asema be kro mo happy.
Me say what team da. But only say Mama Yarga. Already minister. That's why that name me up to today. Fine. So me who say still I mean your group alive still.
Be focused.
Hey Mama Yarga. Anyway.
Asema dey say o say edu na misa be focus. Oh that be say
we make an age.
O say tina mo SS o. Tina misa.
Don't you know what I said?
Na mo SS, na mo SS too.
Prince. Menka age asem, menka age. But last me in sort here and or not he told me already that it doesn't worry him. And yes. I wanted it to be clear that I'm even proud of him. Say oh yeah. You can't stay focused. No. Because I even said that me one honorable MP Adam Abdulsalam said Charlie me who boy wo you na o you brutal pa na say me ba no
Nkrofo ya dan
and just saw 1 minute interview na all boy yemu say boxing but entirely our minister ho na go so much mutumu ni ade focus for na say
say mboni de baby akoko na me kra no baby afrefre me wo ho
so be a wo born yem na wo for us the boy I'm say I'm say Joe there inti antibia no so you good boy ah
o won la passe boy
me chi akuchi champion for bebre me champion for
you start to see you start to see PI de ni
because do ye wo games there call Ghana gas in there intama me slow kakra only bright any special say me ma kwaji number no ma fa chira kwaji no ma so fa chira kwa break me aji number no intama omini PI bed me den kakra
so mo ye wo apostles intino una o
but apostle there enje so obetwitwa si ma oluma intina odwitwa mani mu so there say enye fine
into disciples intimo mo nye osa to aso ne
prince intama mo buy be brina no politically inclined not sports inclined.
Yeah.
So most of them, they don't know what really happens at the stadium. Enti omo baye na omo be with the atmosphere that was created on that day no on see when you say stadium no, if you were there on the day it is different for social TV so when you different goosebumps.
Yeah.
Me who tell my shot well play for me. Me who the princess Asada. So boom jet. No, and
you know my views about
Shatawale. The thing is that not Obia sorry. Shatawale performance say no be you.
Sorry, no
Obia sorry.
Obia sorry.
Akura mi sisi emu wi me. Nna be say me tena say so. The one imagine na so no. O ka say sorry a. O ka say otewa.
We see we ni. Entina say won so.
And the atmosphere that was created at the stadium no was electrifying. And it was based on that atmosphere no. And now Julius Debra said, no, what I saw at the stadium, no. We need to do something about Ghana sports.
Very good call.
Yes, we need. I was say, yes, shall see Emma Ghana sports, no. Essentially, finding into my pa Efra. Inti, I said, no, okay, so let me, please, if you indulge me.
I will.
If you indulge me.
What time will you?
Joro, una, otibro from my talk kind. Remember me, una otibro, una me ni ha me kakra. Inti kind, remember me.
So, headline or say Chief of Staff Julius Debra leads charge to ignite Ghana's sporting future. The Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra, has affirmed his unwavering commitment to the transformational vision of President John Dramani Mahama to unearth, empower, and elevate hidden talent from every corner of Ghana. Speaking passionately about the power of sports to change life and build a stronger, united nation, Julius Debra emphasized that Ghana is abundantly blessed with untapped talent, especially among the youth in rural and pre-urban communities. According to him, President Mahama's bold ambition is to give every young person, regardless of background, the opportunity to rise to the top. So this is a quote. In every forgotten corner of our country, there is a young dream waiting to be discovered. President John Dramani Mahama's vision is clear: to hunt talent from the grassroots and give it wings to soar. I stand with that vision, not from the sidelines, but at the very heart of it. He revealed that a sophisticated national program will soon be launched under the Presidential Special Invitation, specially designed to scout, develop, and support sports talent in all 275 constituencies of Ghana. Reflecting on the recent President's Cup, Honorable Debra shared that the passion, cheers, and nostalgic memories is stirred across the nation, reaffirmed why investing in sports is both a social and national imperative. This is a quote. Let's find the next champion, the next leader, the next story of hope from the streets of our constituencies to the world stage. He called on all sectors. Okay, so he called on all special Honorable Debra called on all sectors, public servants, private sector leaders, influencers, and the medias to embrace this journey and play a part in giving hope and confidence to the next generation. Let's build our nation with the grassroots. They are not just the base of our pyramid. They are the foundation and future of Ghana's greatness. Into way, and in summer, Chief of Staff,
fantastic call.
Honorable Julius Debra Edituja.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and also we now manifesto
yes,
promise.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm saying that based on what happened at the sports stadium, so will be a sports cry. You know, this thing, there's potential. The excitement that over 30,000 people and your event will be never of 30,000 now. Almost cheered, they were singing, shut up, buy the euphoria into entertainment and sports. Master, the opportunity has sent we want. Do you know that? Kofi Adams, who said who said Balu? And today, when he's going to make a justification before the president, every day, because the president was not at Bukum, but the ACN, or that's what the president can say, video shot all performance. No, TikTok, and Facebook,
about TikTok.
He knows whatever happens, even if it's not there.
Or TikTok.
Oh, yeah, I tell about fake account
or TikTok.
Like on one casa. No, fake account. Facebook.
Yes.
The kind of Twitter. No, X. They are in Facebook. The moment assemble. No, X
assemble.
Until no more app after assembly ma app being, but you know about I doubt so TikTok.
But say president, obewo account you on Facebook or be check normal Facebook. We be share bi a me live bi na so bi boni mo be me dey sa account
Sidu account ni bi no dey
ahwe bi ni ade.
Officially he's not on TikTok.
Yeah, he's not on.
No, officially I doubt. No, officially
because account na me who on the but
if
the president was on TikTok, they would have verified him.
Yes.
No. If I say on TikToker, it doesn't mean that he himself go and post on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Even if he's on Facebook, if I say he's on Facebook, it doesn't mean that you're not post on
TikTok say only account you can still view.
It's TikTok on Kwani. The only social media platform. You don't need to create an account
before you can
use.
You can. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, Mama, you will say sports no many ADHD. Me, so what call village is pada? There's a village. We know see any biaba kakra on fanche me friend in Suta. Ewo Daboase, uni Daboase junction no kotakra there. For Odu Shama. Daboase bi ana we team ni wono. Sky,
yes. Mr.
Sky
Senata.
Daboase. Daboase junction no. Ofa so down. American a cocoa growing community. It is just on the bank of the Pra River.
Okay.
In the Shimupa. But Eben, we were going to Eben. Yes, you're correct.
What nanti?
Yeah, cocoa.
Nante papa.
Yeah. So sometimes da Atlantic Hotel, one hotel Takrade. Now you spend about 1 week. Community Mutia Prince, I'm for Tibabu. Messi, you're quiet, no. Now you're not going to do any about the if you read a bromo. Almost a more pay. Say they did rice. I have friends here pay yam. Please, I look at food and say Ibiba and I'm Mundi. I'm rice no. They hardly eat rice.
Into Amunya pepper.
The rice no pay. They hardly eat rice. Now I'm so called community. Even in Suta, I'm sure there are people around that side. Our plan now, please. There's no light. There's no life. They drink certain private still nana. I hear things and no nobody be beer. Just say, sa area hodo. When the politician is going for campaign, uncle, we want to aggregate all those people. A center by the bomb yam that boss. No meshia. Into the conditions pa mutim. How many football agents in America are going to say compare talents? No. But there could be Yamin Yamal Lamin Yamal LY yes Lamin Yamal be the talents near untapped or ball without boots on ball papa and then make a papa or now football no papa onimbo talent. That person may grow up and he say be a go ebia farmers in Masi, but he may grow up being a cocoa farmer, but not a real talent. Cocoa farmer obey me all right. Yes. But that talent will commit me that boy man gonna play football.
Bet me to America.
But it is hidden
boxing.
See, me I always say that there are people they are tennis.
As I'm no I didn't know one can say obeying a best and training.
Now because of contest.
No, that be
okay.
Yes.
Nanka
Obenyina be
say TV radio see any play.
Yes.
But Nanka the talent pa e ball. But when to me on the test about talent to actually do so dey no pa over down that gbegbegbegbe kasasa.
Unica play.
Now go na akobo ball na a week we have £200,000. But when who one on the talent nti and there or there could travel do so now or kasa. I always say that access is what sometimes a drive your man for more talents.
Yeah.
Access. And the man for on talent. So for instance, the talent pa a tennis. The talent pa a tennis. But say our community beer only access to a racket or even to see how tennis is played. I don't think they can on that
in the court.
Yes. Who say yeah book kempoa or no to ko twitwa be no na ka so the ball na. But who po only TV crowd ho bo the friend tennis po but the talent pa nya me dey bia mu no tennis.
Yeah.
Into this program now echo to the hinterlands no. I feel that on Earth Empire we should do it from the hinterlands. Amu need the access no. Yanko show money yanko on Earth talent. Don't let me show video be. Could you put in the post that I think it trendy video trendy.
A young boy damn be or damn pa.
In fact before then, no my both video be also some two boys.
Yeah.
Number 10 and number 11 be 11 lefty. But my later cry right to dream before moko. Some more dummy. Some more dummy. More atomic.
Yeah.
There's some more atomic, more
right to dream before.
You see, me who boy number 10 any ball or any 10 of mine any pass or mine say no, this is a fantastic player. In the talent suppose omo ho. They do a hinter. So you must go there and connect them. Me see Prince Obi. Recently I saw a girl I saw call me how many kilometers non stop. I mean what for you small girl be. Fat girl with you classy and e kokumema or no. What in the woman proper education and training.
No.
Messi, Obi was Prince o chasing in PF it and opakulu ni non-stop onjina.
To America obeti.
But we are long distance. Eduanimu okọ America ombre. Because I say be am good. But the real talent of the person can be identified from the nipa be anima be oyi obi owa. Ebo or the otmitu bo edu ku ebia anomani ade tu ne se mo dey inside nipa no dey sport na so obetimi ayaboa
betimi ato discuss
javelin
and javelin
yes
obetimi crowd boy
boxing debut
no this American sport
baseball
baseball
yes
because our good aim
even cricket na cricket on some to
cricket nso sa oto
yeah
and also so betimi abo
yes nti praise a good initiative and I'm happy that ebe call to the grass ebe call to the hinterlands ne pa no like in Sutana me boy no to Sutana nye Sutana mu no
enye the popular in Sutana
that we there abuasi egunsu na
western region
yeah galamsey how the galamsey towns no that's why the galamsey for omu bre no how the towns and before you get to the busa wakonte ben before you get to that town in fact you carry papa o carry ko team here yes say you want to part we not maybe am for sure Ghana has say no Prince and let's also give credit to missionaries sophobia Joel we see dan wo a oni omo te sa krom ho no
missionary on mejumo ya ma me ko jowo
now ma me fan free baby asempa anyway now me ka kakra bi on atmosphere na si
stadium
Prince me
so we share TV
within the 2000s no na me nyini bebre na me yakola but I experience it to some extent.
Okay, so what na Kumasi?
Yes, and edu baby na me was sort for na no mo de me kokosho drafts ball Cape Coast.
Sudu.
Yes. Now so e no beka so as akola no me experience here. But me benyini ye. I saw what happened in 2021. Has Olympics, has Kotoko.
2021
Yes. So I have seen where your ball no able to me could do. Me say has
me de say mu use club football.
Yes.
No.
See,
national team club football.
I've always make the argument that the success of your football is not judged by your national team.
Yeah.
It's by your league.
Yeah. Club football.
And it's a Bundesliga no was the German national team omunya replaying effect.
They will perform.
Enti Nansia Premier League in the last 10 years omo bo bia omo sisi Premier League clubs no kwa quarter final semi final. We've seen that effect on our national team. They are your Gary Southgate abaso. But you free say Gary Southgate is now drawing from a pool of players they are playing at the highest level in Europe. Enti I saw it in 2021. I mean, we have seen Olympics. Every game, Mohamed Polo struggled to get inside because south side of the pitch, you know, na yama. Nanya has no kotoko. Gamashi Derby. Nesina Prince nipa bomb because ye play outside. Ebe ye interview o man no mtititi ye mountain you know. Asampe ye na ye ko inside you know. Ye struggle. So that game, you know, the whole second half of Olympics and has of folk mamanje game ni bi. Na meni ni pa na abobe ewa bonten.
Yeah, but can you tell me now?
No, Samobuedu. They are midfield net long range, you know. Sabo mehu. Yen na ye jina bonten na yeti go. So ye ni ya and David Makase sa season, you know. It was not because the GFA did anything better. That season, you know, it was because Olympics and Anoka, our Komo bo and no more bo, has bo and no more bo, Kotoko bo and no more bo. So naturally, you know, and then call for a day, a buy. Now, when it comes to their chief of staff, Prince Okan Wasem now, if you say accessibility, and a BBAO. Senya ubenya akonya na obi behu no enti American actor be me referee di Nancy Captain America do mu release na o say sisi ade oye no oye black o ka sem say success is not earned, success is given. The president say na no o kan o say no he has throughout his life in Hollywood, over 30 years in a way Hollywood. Who and Crawford Omotowa na obieso munsema set Mumano Rowe Nani Panada star. So also no we jaise or kasache ne mase
success is earned
or
is given
or say or no the okache ne mana ne se prepare. Na me ejano meye dia metunya ye bia say maybe all the doors for you to be successful. So but the only thing that you need is to prepare and then work on your personal abilities. Sadina obesua se sports na obe abi go wonu say eye se no tuto eye monka di top no won say Nicole is bebe wo ha obi na ye den eso monsa praise mami bi say wasem say say scouts your friend no careless research so when so you messing some every Rosario Anfa Barcelona
of course you who the greatness
enka sabrewe
can you who the greatness so to send an icon cause say nke bia wa fa career afufuru bi anka wa ye kra maybe anka he's okay, he's better ohia bi ehia no but nanka the world who say greatness ne woni mo no
ora I friend wadama the Brito so wan kwa discover Pele sa tournament na course wo Pele kwana se wono se we ko hu akola oni sika odebeto eye boot o praise oni sika odebeto mpabo kwa sha ko school boot na pele ne nanfofo e se de boss a justify no omuko koko krati bi o e no muko wi a eye cocoa beans praise enam sa cocoa no omuko wi a nti pele adamfo baako ewuye because no mu chesi omo e na akola baako eko doje amune bi mu okosha amune bi na nsuo eye de eto na amuna ne ye den ebugu ni so e na akola no wuye enti se sa papa na nko discover pele ya be the pele say adano was it 4 years ago or your interview ewo GTV ya omode ne first agent nipa or then call RTU na pele and the name said that story became very big. So sa papa no nko shana mfa na nko RTU a
papa no your friend is me mpo my interview da
adeka
as ode adeka yeah
nti
Mr. Adeka yes Mr. Adeka ewo Alaju
yeah
so sa papa
is quite blind
yeah so sa papa no we hu pele abedi ayu so we hu no and ode no call ya probably na nke nina no ma omonso efa ne so ebebo bo
e man bebo
nina kwa me nina sola and the man so abebo to the highest level no
man say man so eba
man so because o sha Jordan babo na
come on fact me two boys.
Oh, okay, but baku bi say
that one quite brutal change
then I say no
oh no penny me a brutal crash change we
into please won't say na identity no so no matter how good you are if you are not fortunate to be born in the city limit your expectation enunti and a praise and cry your more crying and cry your more crying or more higher chances of making it in life that cry your more chrome short point even though so short point any class to cry and imagine because short point no or more access to library the first library built in or more access to secondary school good roads you and a class they don't have access to electricity.
No,
they don't have access. Into San Colano, Akola, Yawono, Ewo Accra, Ewo a higher chance.
Ike and Pabua Yeshi, it be slippers a shoe here. Akola be Wagana how whom be that.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Whom be that.
Friends, even school Albeko. Even school Albeko. Enye Ghana. Enye Ghana nkwa. School Albeko.
Determine
on the average how you rise
network friends are benya oni nyina aka ho bi
so abrabano access any connectivity and determine say na we ewoma ba ku bi ebetumi astragla no I dey no afam
so odd
mo no ba Ghana no o share park na ACN ebobo so a o say kamunya park papa ebian ka mbetumi nya 50 Michaelasians
yes
mo no share
yeah. and this is Michaelasian
yes.
This is the Michaelasian one of the best secondary schools in Ghana.
Yeah.
St. Augustine's.
Access at St. Augustine's.
Let's put a record that's only body and of course.
Yes.
Let's put a record about things so rather about things called St. Augustine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even Botany Chastela. Your Crophobia omo say.
But for me, has extremely intelligent too. He was only someone in SS and some 17.
Yeah.
Because so, SS 98.
Yeah, and I'm born
and I'm born 17.
So it means that academically too they were good
schools on them.
So your Crophobia crown omuka say. Your Crophobia no omuka say. Oh, Saboten Chastela. Ebia and come kobo liberty obi ti say osekufo ye won krofo bi so mka say ebia gasamojan ebebo hasa
ngwenu bi
enko wendu bi a wedu no because ka has nton because no yes because
That's guys Somoton.
It has always been so.
yes it has no at that time no pelegage
Pelega nti on yes call you dey
yes
call sister fa be abeya asamu agyan you be bo ha
so yes no baby a wo be fa no but dia eya nyina ye pre ne say obi abetumi nya equity not equal opportunity but equity
access
enko bibia because
na obi benefit
yes because dia wo sa wo kasa wo ma akwala oti nsuta any akwala oti akra wo mo equal opportunity at the end of the day nsuta ni no still will be at a disadvantage nti me de say chief of staff say on person mo create access because me dia yemia ne prince access no sen kola no benya access no mo so dia onyame ededru omumu no ebetunya den epie because lack of access kele utumi hwe Harry Maguire mu ni we mu bo ibia no ye mantie bi no
omunya akwanya
na
Ombebo pa.
And there are also people who got the opportunity but couldn't make it. Almost ho. And my person enye usual talk. What did I make enye the usual sloganeering.
See a can
na jai.
You can do now the action account.
See kitten because it cannot be boom like that. We have to start small.
Yeah. Every
big thing that we are seeing today, it started small. And so because natural sequano Roman Abramovich ebemu eno beye buma prince enye no kwe Chelsea from 97 almost under Ken Bates almost started say almost crawling kakra no maji FA Cup no maji Super Cup
Roman potential
into we can say Jimmy Floyd Hasselbeck or see they be Chelsea fans almost fast them man say Roman better Chelsea because side 202-203 season Chelsea final game against Liverpool almost share Liverpool and qualify for top 4 no. So Chelsea and qualify for top 4 and Tottenham qualify for top 4 then Roman better Tottenham because Roman now open all about Champions League and akoto it is a yes go no share yeah and Chelsea this share Liverpool they qualify for Champions League now and Claudio Ranieri the Florence don't be second now then Roman anto inti se ben penny for so make create access press any gsm but say na make no I'm hoping that it will not be the usual talk yanka assembly yan fan kwa dey and fan kwa fans
eno Joel Shen enti eno ama ye the praise and worship no esi na ye ka opportunities any access any adi ena enra ade a G the statement mienu eba abontin G no Ghana Athletics the statement mienu eba abontin the di kan eba no the upcoming African Schools Championship ebeko so ewo OGS no Algeria busumi ayewo mu ya na wie ho no ene beko so enti yenya president edema Ghana Athletics Owura Bawa Fuseni ono nso a ene ye director general director general edema Winneba Sports College nei oye wonders ewo ho papa president memo akwaba bibi abokode hello president. Hey, president, online na ebi otemenka.
Hello.
Yeah, president otemenka.
I'm Metunka pa.
Afedi to me say Winneba bokode
Oh, Winneba de boko Mr. Dawuruma, ye juma hapa nyasa nkito.
Mate on kapa yesi wo ye adwuma o bo adwuma wo papa o bojuma o hwese ansa na nkrofo behu adwuma waye no na ji boom na eho astati boomi papa na yebeba ho na emom anei statement enura efri waso ye de by Ghana Athletics we de yen kan wini basemo ne yen Ghana Athletics isan say mo the statement by African schools championship betodwa OGS me hu say young athlete nko local young athlete na modiomoko what informed the decision say this time no kra mon participate in this championship.
Yeah, but that's when him say the answer you best started this season no him say programs in the beba so until your competitions and then your junior competitions the idea can hear commence it was juniors Cape Coast juniors Accra na Yadiba na seniors and juniors so that seniors so also when your competition are here until these competitions your competition are in preparation for this African school games and the African under 18 and the 20 championship all years and Abeokuta respectively. Now, any no one ever this year. Another African youth games Angola at the end of this year. And then the qualification to next year World Youth Games over Senegal. And say this year, apart from World Championships, there were 3 international high-profile youth competitions they are taking part in all. Can you know the African under 18 and the 20 championship? They will be Okuta, and the eventual this Sunday.
This is
now. Second one the African school games. And it's Algeria. The last one the African youth games. In age category. In age category, who 17 years. There were African skills, one to me got two. And Nigeria, the answer so over 18 years, one to me got two for under 80. So about 20 years, one to me got two under 20. But African youth games over Angola is 16 and below, 17 and below. Who 17 years, one to me two. So these competitions this year for the junior teams, it's very serious young people taking part so that it may call African youth games Angola qualify for the next year Youth Olympics Senegal.
Senegal. And we developmental programs because these are young girls and young boys more on to more school championship. Now me pacho we no Ghana Athletics NF ho ka na say ministry no any Republic of Ghana NF ho ka.
But that's it. Because the competition competition a championship. Association ministry never ho ka. You said the Echo or Nigeria Abeokuta no. And a championship. And the association ministries under transport where but African youth school games IOC and we fall directly under the office of Ghana Olympic Committee and the Ghana Olympic Committee ministry Anna Abang Omuna Befa Enonka and the says we will do proper selection based on merit.
This is
maybe I listen to my UOC for on the entrance ticket ever paid and the budget they are in our GOC for. Now the last one is to say the African Youth Games. Also see a GOC program. It's the Yabema, your team Adam Common GOC. Make GOC entry after team team Ghana. And that's not just in Kwana. Yeah, so it's especially the Bray. Now I'm for me now for games. And say what the big games be a GOC any ministry. What the competition be a friend championship, association and a ministry. In either way, either games or championship, ministry so.
Okay, and me share a statement among the buyer now. omo a eko Abiyokuta under 18 no female no Janet Dakua Kwati ono over 200 meters any 200 meters sanso ena Esther Menu ono nso betu 200 ene 400 meters respectively ena afi so Latifa Haruna enso betu 800 meters eno U18 no eno emayo no ena emema no nso for U18 no Alex Apia Boati obe 200 any 200 meters sanso ena Philip Tete Eje ono nso be 200 any 400 ena Sabano Evans ebe 1500 Kano 1005 no ena afi so event ba ko amehu a me de pa U18 level no 110 meter hurdles eno yes akwasi ata ena ebetu ena afi so mintoko amene wakude bia
actually based on age and performance. The competition in age category. Now, on age groups, we don't consider you in the first. Your performance doesn't count. So the first criteria is if your ages. That's the first criteria. In that time, I say, the competition what has been the athlete's performance, Mercy, Coast, and Accra. Then we'll combine all, then we'll take the best for the ages. And to Usha or get at the end, no. Let the more qualified by age, not almost all of them, no many passports. And to your Bomadi, after your passport, more with the name, and to the first criteria is age category, no. We look at the age first. Now, and I tell you, obviously, now, Ando. Because boy no on break record the people we are commercial list na medium
kamebusa ho asem
medium kan oh ye didn't call Zambia 2000 and last 2 years I got to the same competition na ye got to Abiyokuta no and as that age competition no utu back one want me to me to the second because when you are 18 years or 2 years. The next 2 years, you can be 18 again.
But President, hold on. But me share U20 no. Ni din soon can U20 no. And also, how do you explain that?
This is the U20 no. Our Abiyokuta no. Na you share that data na any so many issues. We don't. I can guarantee Zambia no 220 and 208, but I have to call check because me and the call. Yes, we after guys say a mistake we correct it. But we send the list to the technical committee for the Ghana club, give them all the data. And when they came out with that thing, it could be the age could be a barrier for him. But I can cross-check and get back to you on that particular issue. But it has come several times. I don't want to say this is about the first stage now. I'm going to be about and we need to come out with a clear reason why he's not part of it.
Yeah, one other way into Omwa last year, because I know, sir, last year there was a U18, U20 competition in Ivory Coast. Miankasa, Mankobi Diaba, Timuni Wahono. Senya Ivory Coast, I know I correct me, Timuni Wahono, Namidio Mochipa, but me who some of the athletes now representing Ghana, U18 no, last year no, in the U20, and Untino Washaya U20 no, yeah, presenting only 2 athletes per U20 category no, unlike the U18 no, and also what's the explanation?
Mostly youth athletes no, they don't know what schools. Now, I want to make you come here. I've been many Ivory Coast. Okay, 5 nations of Ivory Coast. Omukwaya no, we don't know Ivory Coast. English schools as well. Omumekano, we don't know Monte. That is one of the challenges that we have with the school system that we're trying to solve. But we're not able to find solution to it. you can see a very good athlete on your school. And then they are also on to and I want to any regional center. The training, every year we lose very good number of athletes to that effect. So mostly those who go to junior competitions, if they are not able to go to universities or go to security services after school, they don't more do athletics. It's important that situation. Everyone's association. And we should go to every school. And when they are not in town, say they cannot train on them. Most of them gone back to the rural area. That is one of the problems. OBIBA school last year, this year, young. So if you see the junior teams, every 2 years, every 2 years, there you see more new athletes coming out there because of the system. Unlike Caninos, the OBIBA secondary school for 5 years. I saw over 5 years, so he become a national star. But this one, OBIBA 2 week, only 1 season. So 1 year or 1 season, 17 years, no, 2 seasons. No, OBIBA school. And to the last year, they can perform this year. Next year, Ukoeta is the as I saw, OBIBA school, Omako, Omoko, Mana, Omokrasi, and whatever they come for, and they've gone there, they don't see them. That is one of the big challenges that we face in athletics as far as the junior competition is concerned.
And when we say presence here, the youth, the ACWA, when we say preparations, Koso, it's a world championship, also Japan, and no, I think say mid September, I think say best starting on the 13th September, and also plans at the same in terms of preparation, Team Ghana, and we see an athlete in the US, any other. How is the build up to a year world championship like?
The build up is ongoing. We send the complement list to well athletics for preparation, and to the new coaches 104 over the US. Where possible, the team members are campaign for 8 weeks, starting from first week in August. Until the preparation is ongoing.
But also, I'm back campaign in Cape Coast.
No, I'm back campaign in the US. The camp will be in the US for 8 weeks. After on the side here for first week in August, the second week in September. So after the camp, we'll go straight to Japan. Another idea came by saying, any Japan embassy called Dinkita House, or but now my available place for 2 weeks, camping over Japan before the competition. So we're also exploring that. US is also $12,000 there. And come on, your preparations. And so this time around, preparation will be good. We're just waiting to start the camp first week in August. To see or individual competition. And to remember, everybody, those who are not qualified, they should go ahead and do the competition to qualify. Those who are qualified, so they should also keep on training with their coach. And the first week in August, we move them to a particular camp in US, either in Florida or in Texas, for them to be able to do their baton very, very necessary. And they are ready to get it. By first week in August, we are 1 year part of the 400, you know, we join the 400 video because any time and more and your practice. That's what sometimes it is disqualification in the bottom changes. They decide the request by September, by July ending. They are not among the best 5 or not the best 6 of company. Therefore, they are come so that we give the best side, the best system of young opportunity for them to continue training and to continue do more practice so that they can have a perfect pattern exchange.
Mr. President, World Relay Championship, no, you son suffer entry. Na me face our retire ana.
Or retire or the 2 weeks. But Uncle a faster time sing on, but on retire. Although that's a 2 weeks. Even though he's more than 32 years, but he's still doing well. He's very good in indoors, 16 meters, we're very good for our but only retire.
And Odaso Kaya quartet, still Odaso a member of the 4x100 relay.
This time, Omko Gonjum by which is a times, the time we trick and the best fight. The Justice now, let's make us on top of 100. But before end of July, so let's mark to better time, estimate the first 5 times the world and the best match journey. It's just a matter of picking the best 5 and the people who are available. One thing is ultimate chance score well indoors. That time now, most of our students no more year school competition. That school no more concern almost to America because it was very close to their conferences. They had to mind the best of all our athletes are for the world indoors and the world relays our guns you. So at that time we just gathered in available athletes of that market. No in school, but not on any performance, it was averagely good. They didn't count, but also the first race, and the moment they know what from Kakra, and then they changing, Mustafa by for the final. But currently, we show our first 5 top athletes now on campus.
Now, any say into top 5 and top 6, say Azamati everyone because the last time at the world release, now Azama now on Timuni home.
But Azamati will say we're qualified for World Championship. Now, my rules is if you qualify for the World Championship in 100 meters, you are automatically member of the relay team. And once of qualifying, you are automatically member. So you will depend on automatic. The 400, Azamati and the Samini, they qualified by performance. So 8 million 400 million euro trip. So more than one they qualify in 100 meters, they are African members. So you share 3 and ask 4, they become Azamati in Samino. So that is what we are currently working on.
And to me, dear, many Ghanaians this year, dear, as so far, no, your top athlete, Saminu. Namusu G, my top athlete this year so far ahead of the World Championships, Juana.
Your top athlete based on performance is Saminu, followed by Azamati, followed by Fuseni, followed by Jopo, followed by Manabas Age, followed by Bosho, Isaac Bosho. These are okay in terms of performance. These are the 2 9.8, 9.98, 10.04, 10.06, and 10.08. So the West Ham over this 10.08. This is very, very fast. Actually, the time 10.04 last year, but this time I'm 2 sub-10. And yes, it's very good. It's a very good indicator for a better performer for a 400. So this time around, it means all of them, let them rehearse and do. They will do better than last year.
Okay, now President, earlier no, make key point to be yanya down for Jehoshaphat ni ama Ashon Katai Edu Yabasami Musa or say. The issue say you lose your athlete ni be especially omo school no after say omo wia baby omo betena no or say any adentina ye ntimi collaborate with the universities association no any universities no any security services no so that we will track this athlete no na enye say baby omo tintie hu omo ntino ni eja omo saa meanwhile they can be world beaters.
And yeah, we tried several times. Yes, it was a problem in 2010. At 2011, 2013, with me some good athletes from all the regions, and I have a campaign more for 6 months. Now within the 6 months, they are school among them. Don't call the don't call service no more for services. The first one it was 40 athletes. The second one is 20 athletes. But discussion it was to come athlete for more than 3 months. That's Ankuma. And so that when we increase services, we do it at home. Any university for we have very good collaboration, especially with Army. So we say do don't know Army. That's why a competition Army dominated. University, so we are also talking to the university, we also absorb some of them. All depends upon the grace of the athletes, or make my pass for university. The whole thing about the university, we still talk to the school services to be able to absorb them. The challenge is that if that thing is not immediate and they go back to their villages, we have a problem. The best solution every time is to have a national program every time accompany those good athletes every time 1-1, 2-2 from the various regions and the various districts. It means sport more. They have the talent, they are doing well academically, they are doing well in terms of the sports also. The community resources are you the Kumasi and I check course and Accra. They are more. But the period period between vacation of schools and the opening of the universities. And at time of local universities, and at time I school services, I enlistment. I'm more aqua. It's not that we still have that problem coming out all the time because it is still issue affecting athletic growth in this country.
President, yedase yemfensi ha yedase se efre we na anopenso wagye so eno eye Mr. Bawa Fusini ono ena ye president edema Ghana Athletics ena afenso ye director general edema the national sports college and say Winneba sports college ena ene de Winneba note ene on tinkran Winneba ena otia o ye dwuma ewo ho yi pa ene no edin komoyi two competitions African schools championship eno todwa ewo OGS sanso ena African Confederation of African Athletics championship eno so ebekoso ewo Abeokuta Nigeria no de Shasie next week ya ena sa adwumadi no Shasie no nkomo ena afenso ahead of world championship nkomo said the athlete no prepare no nkomo ene yedi no ye bedane ye ho ye ba ne ye kɔ amanone anase Albright Emrai na ye nkɔ amanone ye firi amanone ne ye bapɛ ye ba betena ye bedi nkomo isanse nura there were champions league matches ena FIFA Club World Cup matches nso ekɔ so nti ye ba bedi nkomo twɛn
Anano pay yam fast the Sefata and farmer Kratiasophobia OT Happy 98.9 FM in some Sefata DTA Babua Esusu Jina still Happy the number one sports station on a brand no ye creature the come every good crata so ebe jemo edema yedati for Krabia Sante and ano pay baby obiano michia o monitor show no ewa kwenya sayina so in tempation samana say free the FIFA Club World Cup eguswa ekoso ewo United States of America unim say remo the semi-finals and draw and the first semi-final game no ekoso ewo MetLife Stadium and our US of A Rutherford in tuning in Chemo nipe board dumping ekoshe sa game no 70,556 out of a total stadium capacity of 82,566 no na nipe ekoshe no na otimi sampa na ekoye pa game no na Fluminense bobo kono mu Brazil of Chelsea the game no asise so at the end of 90 minutes no na 2 goals are new importer yefa no João Pedro atoto ntina no mieno no eno an yekrema yare game no eba na wi Chelsea etimi ebu o maketemo akopiemo awo the grand finale na Enzo Maresca and coach
Edema Chelsea Bobo Kono and you be saying game the crack or saying and say above the beer course or see a good game and a Chelsea etimi enya ho no say season dia Chelsea actually papa or say o the English Premier League no top 4 no omu Samsung Conference League no so omu etimi agene kama ho and if you put the icing on the cake or metimi everyamo or the Club World Cup air grand finale or see the near G papa.
This is Happy FM.
Okay, I'm say voice now akaumu yenhwe say second one okasa edifa Nico Jackson hono eno ebetimi aba no say Nico Stella or a Chelsea player or say striker edi mom no ba mu kakra no or say na okeka no ekoyie pa.
Yeah, Nico is our player, he's a striker. He played almost all the game last season. Now Joao started today, but yeah, he was okay.
We are in Sama Vincenzo Maesca Eka Erefa Nico Jackson why yere won serve at Emmanuel João Pedro we o make the debut game at my Chelsea Bobo Kono oba no ototontra no mienu e de bo Chelsea dey bisa ne say na game na quarter man say dream come true na o say e de pa na kwan fa so e she 2 goals no ama na ni agiye pa.
It was a dream first start. I don't think could be better. 2 goals. Now we need to think about the final. Yeah, I'm very happy to score 2 goals today.
We are in Sama João Pedro and so Eritu Ja yara on some at Emma now young Daniel na young Shan Sam Ketia Edia Trenche na young Bro so and farmer na do one who dia call Erenia Banina I want to say I want to Guswa Eche Guramo na unim say Chelsea or Matimi Ramo out the grand finale no and a ska or Mameki our Club World Cup no Utumusampa Koye pa Adama Chelsea Bobo Kono Akaka Kra Nesika or Liam Delap 30 million NFM Pro João Pedro 60 million aka na Chelsea etimi atisaka no ohwe sika obanya through to the final na 85 million pounds and a Chelsea Bobo Kono etimi enya honum kama and na pay yaka na wonso wati bi ho kama pa na Thiago Silva and draw after the game no and a Chelsea official bako etimi call dressing room at the Chelsea just ma customizing the deal with kama pa at the command no this nan ke fan Chelsea force abemo no eba ma so no e mare boy ho kama no and obetimi ahye na nimunyam kama ho no we do fear Eduasa Insia 36 years and to be captain Chelsea Bobo Kono and the J on second UEFA Champions League and I pay yara on some at Emma na Andra Madrid omo eba be piemo MetLife no every airport beach airpano na che say ewimbobra no na KBC iti Madrid Bobo Kono edi be no donko ana ya gane say wana ewiem donko wana ewiem na che say ewiem shen na wiem sa opebia si onya iti Madrid spend 1 hour fua ewo mfanamu a omantimi landed but finally omutimi landed ya and press conference on be no FIFA mpemifo etimi etwemu honom enene kakra no so efro pa na yase Ayamade Bobo Kono omako lodge NYC Four Seasons Downtown Hotel oho ana Amade Bobo Kono so etimi akobon ohuadwa ahead of the game this evening honoma jara won sem ate Luis Enrique ono de Andra otimi ya post match no so ekasa kakra na central for Spanish media no omuni program se Kylian Mbappe kra ne ho bonsan de no say masa nya ready say mabeka Kylian Mbappe hwasem de ache okrati asefobia enene kakra Luis Enrique enso eretudwa na Enzo Fernandez no finance na we amutum sampa abemu na finance ne ho ball finance mu pa we ebe ne sit grand finale a ono so etimi eko eho ohwema Copa Sudamericana otimi ko grand finale sa enso na Recopa Sudamericana and also oko grand finale obeka 2022 World Cup eko so Qatar no aboma no so etimi ehwura mo ene Argentina oman boboko no esan koje honom eno so okọ final Copa America final wakọ Conference League final wakọ MFA mpuno wasen remu kama the FIFA Club World Cup finals and also a honsem eba jere honsem ete ema kama na unim se ndra Jean Pedro eto atrano wan celebrate and one adodo na ekasa krachi na da na watimi ahihye goals kama mieni na wantimi celebrate ho eno chem se tie na ohwe boboko a ya fa na Fluminense a e boboko a omo ena boa no etete na so no mutwa na bi aba Europe ntanya bia watimi ato atena ebe ati omo no enya de no so ebetimi a celebrate honom na Rodrigo no na mfamam senka dan kwa mabia na be mu no ebu na ketema kopie mu the Saudi Pro League ana sa so ye na ne ntia ba ne say yesi negotiation bia nko so se be sansem no Rubuwada sema no kra bia eni mo honom a na no pay yada won sem ate ma Marcus Rashford United are making it clear e dey man say enya bia okom plan so be ne ntia ba ne say Rashford still or Manchester United so ya na bia be mu no pejano in Nadia Rashford pejano ano she papa obetimi a join live on Facebook na onso wetimi aponya koma na Manchester United so ya na no Victor Osimhen na United for any jene ho a almost hwese obetimi abepie mo ho na yesi United for senka Osimhen no na continue wage no so kakra omo Chemofio Zimeshe Masa Krachi Mifina Jara Mibao Piota Hudo Amato Ewo Jologba Streets no Enyefe Biagro Masa Kaprekra Mi Efu so Honom Enene Nsama Osimhen Enso Etimi Aka Eriache Manchester United in penny for na United for says Mansanka Osimhen Nefe Mpono Jokeresa Ononso Ekwas na Ononso Akwa Bibi Hono de na chese ombe Daniel Muni e de akọ Everton so Dominic Calvert-Lewin ombetimi akọ Lewin ombetimi akọ Nefe Mpono ombe offer na akọ Tum Athletic for and e de atudwa ye ke enano pay na won so watibi ho Franco Mastantuno of River Plate oba be piemo Real Madrid so na yesi made the penny for catch Ada Gule play na play for say masa abemu na oba no am say won ne bobo na say but na wore kra masa opposition de was cement ne kama and then some amadi the penny for and so the aka actually Adagulea ahead of Sir Franco Mastantuno and so 18 eba now yan Daniel ni kama pa na Jeremu one building unim say Jumede no egu so a twegu dendentia anya Fabiagro quarter final games ni bi twegu ye ndra Taylor Freight US of A or ward number 5 on a Karen Ketchenov from Russia ward number 20 and the Bernie Korea 6-3 6-4 1-6 in favor of Taylor Feta on also Etimiam Kama or the semi-finals. Carlos Alcaraz, F Spain or ward number 2 on a Karan Nori from UK, ward number 61 and the Bernie Korea 6-2 6-3 6-3 in favor of Carlos Alcaraz. Now right after Sen could be no echo Carlos Alcaraz and you're popping your beside and say Jumede no Onyana Hongo son as if there is Onyana Hongo so cry. Now or see the opponent I find Karan Nori no Abemano ye hard worker ye papa or social choir of us training moon coneba ultimus China see papa by any day and now say waiting us and Remo or the semi-finals.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just really happy. I mean, be able to play another semi-final here in Wimbledon is super special. It's something that I wanted to do. You know, at the beginning of the week, just try to go as far as I can and give myself the chance to play a semi-final here. It's gonna be great. So I'm just really happy with the level that I played today against a really difficult player like Cam. He's an amazing player. He's an amazing guy as well. I'm pretty sure there is nobody who work harder than him, and I'm just really happy to see him, you know, fighting for great things. So just happy to see him, you know, playing this kind of matches, and happy to qualify here in semi-final.
Carlos Alcaraz and I attend and can also say 2023 or 2024 so you're sharing we almost semi-finals at Bemoyo hard you papa and then the Diamond Casa games in the Ebecheku Yannick Senna if Italy or ward number 1 on a Ben Shelton from USA ward number 10 and I did Brennan Basso number 1 court Dintintia Yada on some at 1:30 p.m. and I saw game no Basso Yannick Senna and Yabisana said Ben Shelton a crampono or your opponent compliment oy man osehwe onyemre krakrakra but wo hwe ne game out mu sampa abenwana improve e wa kwani asa nyina so na ose French Open no wo hwe kwan am o de Carlos Alcaraz e fa so a na nya fa bi agro se last year no akasa enemy shy we nya na hogro so.
Obviously, he has improved a lot in the back of the court. He had a great match against Carlos in Paris too, and he knows how to play also on every surface. And I faced him last year here, and it was a very, very difficult match. So let's see what's coming, but it's going to be a problem in 2 days. Now I have to focus on other stuff first, and hopefully be 100%.
Okay, we are in Sama Yanexena and so added to Jaka. And I so said Ben Shelton in the fourth round or Lorenzo Sonego for Italy, a channel at the qualify into Kwakusha, another Italian. You're training so betting I double over the Italians. You don't some in the other game, we say never call Flavio Coppoli, every Italy, or one number 24, or even Novak Djokovic from Serbia, one number 6, and I never so and also Erabasu 2 p.m. and no other course of my favorite court, Center Court and also Ebaso Remo Mayana Fema also semi-final say and a games be acquire Arena Sabalenka every Belarus or one number 1 on Ludmila Segmont and the Bernie of Germany one number 104 a Korea 4-6-6-2-6-4 not just a first set no Arena Sabalenka Elusuye near Bisane set on Ludmila game no cry echo saying on see first set no Ose ajigu ye biba ajigu ye na onukra ka chen ne bosses ni say on starting tickets ni waduma na efempo no omumu wa market ni ko no nim say we lose awie but otimi ba back e be din kunim.
It was a real task, and honestly, I need some time to cool down and to recover after this match. She pushed me so much, and honestly, after the first set, I was just like looking at my box, thinking like, guys, I mean, like book the tickets, you know. I think we're about to leave this beautiful city, country, place, and but well, she played incredible tournament, incredible match, and I'm just super happy right now with the win. And oh my God, guys, like atmosphere is just another level. And honestly, guys, thank you so much for your support. You don't understand how much you really helped me to stay in the game, to keep fighting, just so I can enjoy playing in front of you all.
We are in Sama Arena Sabalenka Erituja after so Dean Kunime Remo out the semi-finals in the other games. No say in the choir Amanda Anisimova FUSA on one number 12 on Anastasia Pavlyenchenkova from Russia one number 50 and I did plenty na Amanda Anisimova Dean Kunim 6-1 7-6 on also Etimi Akonim and then the Piano Casa games in Ebechego in gas one take every Poland or one number 4 on Ludmila Samsonova from Russia, ward number 19, and I did Bernie and now Basso 12 p.m. Our number 1 court. In the other game, we say and also call Mira Andriva F Russia, ward number 7, on a Belinda Bencic from Switzerland, ward number 35, and I did Bernie our center court 12:30 p.m. and then also Basso na yeah sorry so but before I back on Yerum Kaka Formula 1 and I pay Yankebi Shem Yaho and a reporter Eric Van Heren on a banner Formula 1 massa of mouth fact and figures na bibia akoye and I be to just Red Bull principal your friend Christian Horner no and he imperifa bonanasi to say pay say and he on Janet Juba Biena and to with immediate effect into Laurent Makis and Red Bull for up on say on me take over as principal na say CEO and farmer Red Bull for no na enkomo kakako akoso ewase yes Max Verstappen no na mean sheda nje papa no over 20 years wa bodjuma ho se no be ya na wa ye no na obepiem no 20 years no ono so etimi aye records kakra 405 race and otimi ekoye and aso boaye ma eye from Red Bull for no etimi ekoye na drivers title no omunyan watching 8 and efempo no constructors title no and also omunya insia into Christian Horner on Basso and CEO and farmer Red Bull for being now Formula 1 Francas official waiting at join live on Facebook and also a breaking story no about 30 minutes ago and the amount kama and also 18-year authenticated story no Obiba ekakanga mikabunya ye mafibunya Obiba we be see wa ha
Salvation Bell, Salvation Bell. Nkwaje Don, Nkwaje Don. Osumani Morrison from Akko Salvation Ministry.
And Crotrodos high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so when you say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponon. So to adhere away ho. In fear no tem, se chima, ne free yania, fabra, yensi amawa, yabesa sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina. Into bibina opatwa, banaiko, nekojodia, ebi one crying, tama, kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, a bonnet da Fomboko at the mount. See a high sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensen in Amcanian, dear F. Feno, near Befono, Bibina Open Chimua, Frey 0302 550000. And now Quabefon and Tintanis, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. You have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotom, and no.
When I day home and want something quick to chop, everything they inside, groundnuts, milk and sugar. I only need some water, so kiss made easy. Kivo carry me, Kivo carry me for your office, boarding house, Kivo carry everything they inside, groundnuts, milk and sugar. I only
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Mix, soakings are easy. This advert is FDA approved.
Big goal. Big goal. Big goal.
Number one everywhere you go. Big goal. For the friends and the family. Big goal. Big refreshing moment. Big goal. For the kids and the adults. Big goal. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal. Everywhere the party day. Big goal. We go mash up the place with the big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal. Big goal. Big goal. Big refreshing moments.
Big old drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
HappySports, le meilleur. HappySports, supérieur. HappySports, exceptionnel. HappySports, numéro 1.
Yasan aba yenna kwaku ansa all bright as so de ko amanone yenye amanone discussions kakra jowo ewa ha sanso ena sempa ewa ha yenhwe eye Chelsea's performance ewo this year's Club World Cup group stages ehya na mhwe ba bi omonam na namsi o se omutimi aso saade a omobeko ampa enei na Club World Cup na ehya na Esther obi die ba nu a Chelsea game no enkrofo kokohwe ye pa me sure say as a Trump on ne enkrofo omoyi kakra nti ama omo agoni em kakra nti nu a almost 72,000 people and ekohwe sa game na pa Chelsea a make finals. Enzo Maresca wakasa wase nani age. In fact, we onu akasa admit say season no akoyi e dia match.
This is Happy FM.
Yeah, Prince, my mentions here Andrew game no. Any misconceptions kakra. Amount for den ka ho asem no. Mame yen deal with them so na yen twaso. Now amount for kase Chelsea the finals of the FIFA Club World Cup because baby a Chelsea fire no. Now emunyete. Now me pese amount for ehu say baby a Chelsea fire no. one na Inter Milan nam last year UEFA Champions League finalists. One of them fire. Sanso and na Manchester City enso den enam hobby. Na Benfica enso enam hobby. Enti se wo kasa baby a Chelsea fire no na emu ofo you are just trying to be mischievous because se ne emuyafu easy sen ya ka Manchester City ana say Inter Milan so betumi do the finals of this particular competition. Enti yema amanfo ehu say tournament no nipa wokodu ono we draw based on air merit enti omunja ise na we na bibi omkofa no na emu ha bibi omkofa na emu ha enso Inter Milan na Manchester City omantumi anye dem endu semi final kwa. Now yeko games no so no na me say say ye bo we Chelsea fan. And the American said, "This is happy." Nico Jackson, Chelsea for Munsi Abotre, because Jackson na ekro team no more for about 2 years. Baby a Graham Potter team no. Jackson and a Palmer and a Cabo mu qualify for a Europa League. Then so and I say Manchester United edgy FA Cup and team and a Chelsea Cup Conference League. Omumi no na say ekro team no more the team na beba top 4. Enunti emamon tono ejaje musa because Jackson no he is equally a good player. Now João Pedro trendy and edise abrante no o trendy because enra 2 powerful goals abrante no etumi ehye no na ofema na wo se ne modern born ekonkan pa. Now Brighton and a branch and ebo nebi kano menka say João Pedro a top striker but in the potential no so all things being equal resources available around him Brighton and Hove Albion any resources are obenya Chelsea na chesa branch and obetumi atoto ntina no bebre. Now you were endura game no na kitwa bi na enra na me check Premier League top scoring chart no top 20 no na me hu say na Arsenal player bi enim enti na Arsenal omani abre say top 20 last season Premier League goal scoring chart no
no other
20 pepepe. Enti afe na Mati adukudenti a Arsenal for nya breso omunye striker no but
Arsenal played most part of the season without a striker. So we can continue.
Yes. Man ka say Arsenal striker, me say Arsenal player bia enye den enim. Nti eno ene ade ama Arsenal ni abre say omo be den omo betumi ewuro because Jared Bowen mu nyina no omo ewoma Clint Johnson be Tottenham Hotspur Sam Rantin nyina woma endra omo eboaye na enome course. Now to the game no from Nancy Prince before omo journey to the semi-finals of the Club World Cup no unim say 5 games omo bono na omo nye den omo enlusibi. Now, Adebra Kwana may share ni mu say Chelsea basi them or more a structure a game no say. From this games na no maboni nyina no. They are defensive side. Into omo games no maboni na with the exception of a game omo boy a goalless draw against a Mamelodi Sundowns. And omo to me then enya possession no omo to me dictate the pace of the game. But games omo Dortmund a boy games so many Inter Milan boy any games so many Ahila a boy any nyina games up the ceded possession almost share him so to me I them akate oye Chelsea team no on the break. And then rap ABC wabra Mark Kukure to me sa goal line clients no to me edibo Chelsea to me say Chelsea to me a qualifier sa ball na abrantie no to me clear if you line so no and also eboa Emma Chelsea to me a room in the quarter-final stage of the competition. Now, and yehu in Sachabia Enzo Maresca and so and throughout this Club World Cup, almost every single game at Chelsea Abubiano, I say Enzo Maresca tested a different system. And a short pre-season players after almost 2 weeks holiday no and a be who their opinion no opeso oye and rap or the Palma eba ne chikakra and a ball Christopher Nkuku up front and a ball João Pedro and a Pedro Neto. Now Pedro Neto and a brand new performance no say Pedro Neto be to me keep his consistency in the ampa Arsenal be to me befa noni madu ekeko and no NAB and also be at the Crontia noni madu ka jatum so bebo Arsenal because we say be the game plan no ebeti and the back line of Kukurea Torsen Chaloba and Gusto so performance no na sheki kakra and the final game no either Madrid and I say PSG say the same way and I say Vinicius Junior and Eba and Adi Augusto go to me no. So I am hoping that in the final no Rhys James be to me I fit now will be Gina because Rhys James any Marco Korea 10-10 or omo emi omo performance no you are rest assured say defensively no ombe to me I a block baby amam. Inti Emra yembo Chelsea team no abaso because in all departments of the game no na omo to me they did not only dominate attempts at goal shot on target no no big chances created dia na game no bia no omo LED Fluminense for now brilliant performance from Abrante FM Moise Caicedo and I think say obe film no onya injury scare bi and also yebisa Enzo Maresca no ose wakache Caicedo said kwaya onam so a obey fit ama Sunday bia no ontumi embeye fit na ofangina game no na João Pedro so and 2 goals na Abrante no no fantastic goals and otumi edito ntinam na 2 na minim se na asempa wo sit se na wo sere no se na wo sere no
1974 and a message
as a message that 1974 you yati yankoso but in no I think that yambo Chelsea team na baso and again also last week you be say discussion said omo ka say Club World Cup no eso ni mfa so ni overhaul no many asempa na yakobrenkum say team players no any coaches no say no mu join clubs no financially no you can't say that you compare extra revenue ayebo more games into unsu Chelsea ko semi-final no omenya 88 million pounds. Se City ne do semi-final and the City benya 92 because City winning almost 3 games in the group stages. And the Prince who they yi say omen to me and trophy craft free chain ube see the ashe revenue na omo chanke out na omo de be so club no finances no ube see den aka say a tournament of this magnitude ehun ni fa so Fluminense no so last year na all struggle financially odi 14th no enti okofa Thiago Silva ni also mu team no mu agent team pa and they Fluminense so enya close to bear $25-30 million on also edi be show up ni finances na odi akobo the Brazilian league no next season enti 2 teams ni nyina enra regardless of resource no omanya sika bia betumi ama omo ayede aha omo and to me that is even more important than winning the tournament because we to me win a tournament we are 25 million will be by 88 million pounds, $111 million here.
Ike. And Real Madrid and PSG. Ebia Chelsea the ene kakra. Chelsea for him almost see your masemoka. Men come masembi, but so beka kakra bi o na afi.
I'm saying PSG ne. I'm saying Kanyenzo Mukope striker because it's a top 20.
No, I PSG ne.
Top 20 goal scorers there. Say, but United nyemu bako. Mbwemo no. On the last year to 20 na
they are a Manchester player.
So Montono. Yeah. But Obeba.
Prince. Me pacho na me did maybe when him ho. Emrajo or Shasi so Casan. But Beto so say na ne I don't know whether it was his preliminary comments. Did you make some comments on the Chelsea?
This is Happy FM.
I'm progressing to the finals no.
Maybe.
And I said no na o answer.
No na o sin Crawford kan. Enti na o fast way in Crawford.
I just wanted that clarity. So en route to the finals no. These are the teams that Chelsea a boy. Los Angeles FC. In fact, they came to the tournament through the back door.
A fufu.
No, they came to the back door. They were not part of it.
Crab.
In fact, it was because Leon, Leon, I'm on Mexico.
Yeah,
in fact, they had no, I'm going
to
no. Dual ownership.
Yeah.
Dual ownership. In fact, they were the champions of the CONCACAF. CONCACAF. And into because of that dual winner. It's the same with the
Lyon and Crystal Palace.
Issue. I don't know why. And I think that it was not fair to them. Because this is the kind of tournament. Let's forget about all these things and let them go and play. Because every time now, yes, because every time the actually represented in this kind of competitions. So that's what I say. Now it's for room to Kebi. Now they're near then.
Kasa. Now both clubs are Chelsea.
Yes. These are the clubs. Chelsea en route to the final. LA. I'm going to playoff with Club America. Is it Club America of almost
Mexico? Club America.
And Los Angeles, I don't know how they even managed to qualify. We are I don't know how they managed to qualify.
How
many Flamingo so boy?
Okay.
Flamingo cried or show
Chelsea.
Yes, born a 3-1 Cocoon Chelsea, born Papa.
Group stages are some now, can you?
Yeah.
Group stages are some now.
Yes. Nothing called show in the knockout, I think go free.
And the group stage.
And now she Esperance. Yeah, Esperance here has to be born woman away, Esperance.
African clubs in the coin, the Oman Kobo.
And now share Benfica. And now share Palmeiras. And also Fluminense. We're more 40 years, 13, 89 players.
There's 4 players. We come with almost 200 years.
200 years, almost 200 years. Inter Miami 4 players, no? 36-2, 38-2, 148 years. Oh, then they are coming 20 years. Better 50 years. No. 2 of them. Goalkeeper no 40 years. No.
Almost 15 minutes.
2 players. Yes.
Almost 15 minutes.
2 players alone.
75.
Joel. Two players. Almost 80 years.
Yeah.
Oh, 38 years. What about 40 years?
40 years.
What about 78 years?
78 years.
Okay. And yes,
Team Bay, and our competition, 2 players. That number of years.
The same team eliminated Inter.
I'm not talking about that.
Special calculating on I had sure players ni nyina na count mu nyina 250 years.
No, okay, players nyina 2,000.
But see, the same team eliminated International Milan. So what I know?
Inter Milan coach, German fan said bonafide. It didn't see that.
Inter Milan are the second best team in Europe.
Inter Milan in their league, they lost their league.
Yes.
Only the second.
They were leading. They lost their league.
Demotivated coming to the Champions League finals.
So the point really is that Joel, who's Okasano? Who's Okasano? Media say you won't dear me pa. It's better than what I was on but I was on you make a war, but
DJ wa Kobeka Cheju was a moment so friends which you was and the battle moment Joe so no friend
could you diamonds see of the taban
yes
Metiha Otiha making boning film boning say
you so no say hey I now no timi warm his
into any day stock in trade ya there don't know Enra Chelsea fans do you know what they did to me on Facebook was I predicted say
come on going to say
let's be able to we Prince Ketwa we win him say season we ebe we no Ketwa win him say season we ebe we no season we ebe we no enen ka FIFA say o ya paper Chelsea Champions League
Azampa table saver what do for 10 years anya 30 years 40 years
say win him say season we season we
as say me do 44 years
Matiso by
almost 9 years
by 6 years. Matiso by 6 years.
That's 84.
And
I was 78.
35, 40, 44.
Almost 35 grand now.
almost say internet there one back age
especially chom agency na papa
who's there you come in chom now go you for body new so 44 years because 40 why the many chago to 30 years why the just go to 40 or 45
and 45
opa omu nyina am kwa no esawuka omu age ni boma enu 2000
meba two defenders 35-40 years goalkeeper 44 years Prince me amayo luma we se me jire ni mo me
so be bob be hat-trick
40 years 44 years ago. Prince, go 44
plus 32.
Prince 44 years ago. Me boss back when Infini Jonku. What you can dive?
4 players, 152 years combined.
Prince. Now, Oche.
I was 37. German Cameroon, 37 years.
Okay. We are talking about a team. No. We are talking about a team. They are in the semi-finals. They are in the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. They've met International Milan. So I say, you are gentle. You are a young boy. I may groom you. Yes. I'm afraid
age na ya kofa
eyen futuo na wu to go because
all players on board
na me say na wo kanu da bi o po le kebi o ka da ka o relegation
okay see o o say Joe eka say aden omo Inter Miami ana I don't know if you heard that o say aden omo Inter Miami ana so Inter Miami there omo 4 players no Sergio Busquets, Suarez, Messi and Jordi Alba no we don't know ginebo mu 148 years
we 4 players 189
almost 1,000 we don't play in the bomb 1,000
you see you can't compare with Inter Miami because we omo nyini and omo ya ade
but what I said omo nya ade
no see what I said educate. No. What's the is to discredit the win.
Chelsea, any of the best team in the world. Chelsea 4 players, no.
At least, no. Economic season way back here. We season way back here, no. And the FIFA so Chelsea Champions League no year qualifier no. Yeah, Shegu. Inti ye for 3 teams. England na kwa nka wonu say still Chelsea be qualify.
Say because wa kwa ban nti.
No,
so too efficient
because Chelsea more Champions League for 2 years. Still you quite efficient. It was so
because what which year in change.
No, say anya 2022 quarter finals, 2023 quarter. Inti ye no Brian Yabo, wouldn't say Namino Kasi. One say Namino Kasi. Chelsea is the first English club. Okobo the Club World Cup final 3 times.
Yes.
Into all
so am my first club so am my more competitions in our match.
Oh, that they own send abakosa as one person say don't come and sit here and also the Biamakacho say Arsenal no local champion. So anytime you get an opportunity to speak about Chelsea,
put some respect
on Chelsea's name. When it comes to Europe,
ya bon sama mamo ni nyina eno so nkyere say 4 team na mo ne on boy no omo wo 4 players omo combined age say 189
from and so make a chow say certain na combined way e boss so no watch Inter Milan aye no wadwuma fofona
okay no so ho
by Inter
yenko
okay in there PSG any Real Madrid no be explosive game a very explosive game a very game to watch. The best team in the world currently is PSG. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah send
the way omutumi omo
ebia Chelsea ne ben omo kakra
and no boy ketekete and
they are not the best team in the world, they are the best team in Europe. I feel no be prove so the best team in the world into on Club World Cup no TS.
But for now,
that be the fact that be I'm for
competitions are
na aside World Cup competition be na ben Champions League.
No. You see, I know America for no omobo NBA omka so we champions of the world ah ide ye na ye twa mo abo so no.
Me say
PSG the best team in Europe.
Me say aside World Cup. There's no competition. Kesiye in the Champions UEFA Champions.
It doesn't mean that when the champions are the best in the world.
Teams na can you so for Europe.
No, let me say
Real Madrid Chelsea no for Europe.
On J Club World Cup here. No. They are the best team in Europe. Let us deal with facts.
Kasa. Na Joe
in the world.
Joe the all kind of come from enti Kasa ne enko.
Asma make when me ya again by Chelsea team.
Kasa ne
is the best team in Europe.
This is
Obianka Chelsea. I'm saying that
PSG assembly.
You see, in Europe, this Club World Cup, when last time any other team from another confederation ever aside for the European clubs. So the obvious fact is that the clubs in Europe, including what the Fluminense coach even said.
Debut, Joe Okaime, first time at Chelsea J Champions League, no one team I knew.
When was that?
Omokoye, no one team 2012.
I'm not saying that they've England, you for now.
Okay.
That was the last time.
What the last time?
Okay. I check.
Yeah, so the mechanic say, in inference, and for even what the Fluminense coach said, that the clubs in Europe are their best. They don't even have the and anything to match the clubs in Europe.
Of course.
In terms so they will go and try. According to him, I think that was, I think Albright started home in Ra said. So for him, even if they are able to beat Chelsea, they can beat Chelsea, but the best teams are those in Europe.
Of course.
If I say the word, it's not as if they Magic Club World Cup. No. But I'm not sure there's any club in the world who are playing better than PSG today. Yeah, because we've seen all the South American boys are more born there. The Brazilian teams are moving away out of the competition. So PSG, Real Madrid. But Real Madrid are a club I don't doubt them. Because among players are much more than a game on it said at any time. I say Mbappe has been poisoned.
Ahead of this game.
Yes.
ABM.
Yeah, I heard it's been food poison.
Food poison.
Whether it is. Whether
I'm on some minimum story. It is saying I'm not holding anyway. Make us say that.
I Kasani and Koyamren special ba Yamren Copa.
This is
you're less than 30 minutes.
Mbappe. Who say your boss, the Oba, say Jata Mbappe has been poisoned.
Food poisoning, Pacho. Can't say
and that's not poisoning.
Yeah, poison on a way.
But is that not
true? Poison the actual.
And anyway, no. And also the not can we? Okay, the famous can we? And only okay, Matthias. Any he's been poisoned. It doesn't mean
poison.
Yes.
Mirror.
What does it mean?
Mirror mount headline.
What does it mean?
Asempa, you see, eba atroa. The way you true ya unimuchuropa say even Mirror Emma headline say Mbappe has been poisoned in the first lead. Obeka Chiro say you food poisoning.
There are several types of being poisoned. Yeah, has say no. Oh, no. In fact, in 1998, World Cup finals. What did they say?
Ronaldo poison.
What poison was that?
It was food poisoning.
Yes, but if you go today and Google, say Ronaldo was poisoned. You don't see food poisoning there. In fact, you see Joker F. Joker F now. Or day, Sana, because that time when you Joker F for you Inter.
Yes.
You Joker F.
Okay, no kasa.
And Joker F now, of course poison. If poison, yeah, you say. Poison here say the show Nigeria film Ghana film say obi akogun bibi we na kogun suama one na we no poison no somebody can be poison you any poison you say poison be na obewu poison you can just make you weak. Some poison can make you even oversleep. Yes, there were a lot of in the poison you say yeah the mawa na we if you have been say your poison obi alarm is you
almost headlines I don't know what they ban say Oman kind of has been poisoned. Said you're.
No, said me.
Said you're no can.
I'm saying the headline. I'm
saying Mbappe, Real Madrid has suffered food poisoning.
No, this cannot be headline. This cannot be headline.
This is a lead.
This is not the headline. It cannot be headline. Once you bring this one any headline into the headline Angasa, where yeah the lead of the story.
The lead.
I'm not saying but this cannot be a headline.
He's speaking and choosing into the agenda.
So first I was just smart. I don't go far lead. I don't know what we say headline. Headline they see it. Headline is be poison. Special.
Comrade. Rana special abadia na ye befie nti yemfa afisem na mra enti special tena wakonwa no favorite chair no tena no so na bibia enye kama special emreni Mr. Fosu Apia Atenase na Otenase say dia na yo mamu ensem na yede eba watenase yenkoi na yentie no kama ba Owura Fosu Apia
Opani
umre ni yenko
me da se ebra so si ewuram na fe eye ye man nsem ahodo no asa me nhye da ente me ho kan yi ana eba ho all right na enei me da se ebra so ye were man nsem ye body toto amra ni nti no ye befa no ba ko mienu bi na fe yetimi akona no pay me bom konte ene chairman solo adi nkomo kakra wode nsem bi atodwa ehon nsem no ye de ba Matilda Dimedo also the same kakra timi atodwa na afei Christopher Nimle no ene ne di nkomo ne nkomo kakra na wo Queens no ye de betodwa na afei ni nyina so atimi na kai da no so say high sense if you niam aye di adwuma bia na e wo ne ho na afei so TV wo behwe fridges ne ade wo hia ni nyina afa kono TV papa eye 100 to 150 inches ni nyina no so no wo betimi aye na akomo aso ye nei e de me pa chaw say e ba ne say microwaves aha na o de ha e ba no microwaves ni nyina ebi nso ho mpacho de wo fie say home appliances bia you lose electricity bia no mpacho o ko maso ya kama pa na ni gisam ene say enfie enum ni eche no o say obo ho bai say de be ya opo no obo pepe say ko ba ne say chimato bi ba obo maso ya o be ne ye crowd e mpacho high sense enie o maso ya ne doso ama here East Legon Accra to La Paz but na North Industrial Area Committee 1 Committee 25 e water na face upemu e wosunyan hohoi e mpacho takra ne takwa ena me pacho mankesi me pacho eye kufodua nyina no so no ho na tamale so na so ye no 0302 550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people na enadian mene wo ka say no anopa ya me ya be studio no matete nsensem bia na so no me nyan confirm nti bi opare ene eye abranche na so owura pokwa bran be tia confirm dia ma ye say ene house of focus ye no so no o ma sa the transfer ban foforo etimi ato wo so na ehon nsensem no say no krese nya no kro no angasa beba abechiremu ehon na afei watimi ahwese enema ebetimi awie pe na kai na hye so se dodo na ena ewo ho a eno so hu nchiremu no yebetimi ede bro ena fei unim se enedie dodo na ekoso ewo Queens no aso na unim se Christopher Nimli eno odi nkomo dodo na eno so ehon sem ewo ha yebetimi ahwe na fei yede enkomo no etimi abro na enie me pa cho se yebe free sem na se dia ye frase free the Black Queens no aso na unim se Matilda Dimedo ababawa ono ye media atache ewo ehon nom na oka omo etimi ekopie mo na eno na Morocco no eno a enkomodidie mu na ebopri ni say say na enema esi eko ewo ho no so sisi a wona ye kasa ne de ye tense mabawa no etimi de enema nyina ato wo machi esan say untimi mfa ntwodie entu utima wo matches ahoro ewo wanim itu agitumi ye passes say de o mo de sade no ato wo machi o mo hwe say ombeko manim no madi nkunim.
This is Happy FM.
Eno nsemo a etimi ya bibia etimi across repromo no yebemo ate se de siko na Christopher Nimli a unim so no ye pani ba ko an kresam ne se eba ne coach ni ade a tactical board adwuma ne de onimpa na opani adi nkomo pi na ne nkomo die mu no na wode atudwa na waka ache omse enei wo hwese de niam esi ekono aya no atam atoso tam to so na no na bebo wa na afi watimi de room sa na opia lines na woni nyina abase na bibia timi awie peye ewo ehono ma eno eye de etimi eko na eno na Christopher Nimli nkomo die no oche se eneye pe obi a wobotim no asesa na se obotim no form a eye coach a efre no eye Kimlas na otimi yesa adwuma na yentie de Christopher Nimli eso etimi editu edwa ewo ehonom.
This is Happy FM.
Eno eye nsemo a etimi editu edwa ewo ehonom a na okasa epi ehwe se bibia so ebetimi akọ enkan na eniema etimi akoye na wei eye ade a etimi ewo ehonom a eno ene de epiemu ewo ehonom a na ono so ede ensem no etimi etudwa na yeka ne sei ena ye free on afei ye nkonko hwe chema so no adi nkomo na chairman so no komodie mu na chairman de obi anim say no say ukọ kotoko asante kotoko aso ya no cressem ne say chairman so no ye obi a odi akotene pa na waye adwuma obre eso e circles no aso ya na bre na obi ekwan say chairman so no ne nei akwanya ba say mo yese clubs no ene o mo edidi di animu ene ade nyina no wo omo contest say circles chairman na chairman so meti sasam no crossam ne say me ya madwe say me so mba beto so na ma hwe say eniema ebe konkan na mpa magiatum say me so no stickers ne ade a wo hu no abonten no ni nyina no magiatum say maye krado say me so no meto so na madi djuma ede amakumasi asante kotoko say chairman na yampa say magiatum say metimi accept na fi nord no menso metimi akodi animu ewo ehono ma eno eye de etimi eko chairman wie no na wosan ede etudwa say mepacho ene wo hwese de ne ma si iko na ade ba ko ogitum say eye ni so de ru ba ko pa ene so no ankasa no wo eye nipa nim a ye die no sa tuhuacha hohom no ewo ni mu dada na waye na dwere say sa de nti no o transform kotoko circles no na wo hwese niema eso ebetimi akonkan na bibia etimi ayeye ede amano eno ye the very latest etimi eba me de etu edwa ewo ehonom na yefiri ona afei yefiri ni nkyemu owura Shaibu Jerry Shaibu na ochemu che say omo aso na ya enei say ekoba say tennis ahodo na omo ye ho adwuma no competitions ebeba so next month no ahobobo ani bibia dakwamu kama so metia ye na bibia awie pe na afi tournament na nkasa no kofobia baso mo ebe support na bibia so atimi awie pe ya eno kakra etimi eba na has focus so medical catch say entie bia metie bi no ene say enei omo atimi abomoden na bibia say kemini ma be konkan am na so metitesi na has focus say omo tournament akomo kono Nigeria na eko cup no omo atwam nyade a omo eba na afi omo ba be dijuma ahwe me kanisa anko nyade a ombeti ahwe na afi omo ba be dijuma ama empo no omo atoa so akọ has of say omo hwe cap wo omo anim na enche omo cap ne ade so so abobo omo say has of so omo twa ade a ese komutimi eye ede ko eko cap ni mu a eno ye the latest etimi ede eba ho amesumere etudwa ewo ehonom a also de fa ede ama na mepacho ene okokopie mu Ghana Athletics na somebody kakacho ene said yes he can say o ma confirm say participation in ASCA under 18 under 20 African Athletic Championship na Ebasono almost ebetimi ako Biokota Nigeria and the very latest metimi e de amount now so hunu said niema esi eko wa ye de efa no hu said esiko Eric Oforianchi abrante ba ko a Osinaka ma Lagos City Media Sporting Club and afi so no team a ye frɛ no Kumasi Asante Kotoko na House of Folk nyina no otimi ebedi animu bia na entia eba no chese abrante no oye any Brekum Chelsea etimi awie no so aba be dijuma ede amomo ewo ho a eno ye kakra mepacho etimi eba mesumede fa super da eye happy 98.9 eso etimi ede emao ewo ho a no eno pay ye de etudwa ewo mu a eno so de kakra etimi eba na ene wunim se homo cup no baba Green Olympics ne aka za fuku no ebetimi abaso na entia eba echese nyame ya adoma echina esemchofo nhia mu baba ogwese macha ona afi o matimi atras no madinkita ho na bibia so mutimi ye biara o maye ne pepepa eno ene nsem a etimi eba ebusia ijawe so na afi ye de ye mamu nsem ni nyina no esia obi bapọ kwabra o say
special me be say Ghana had the insurance sem de am say Pentecost 42 year pa
abrantie no o abrantie ni
and then birthday Prince Gerald Ansa
yes nyansa fitiase ene nyamisuro ena odefo bia ni nyansa ene nakode kese pa abotre ene nyansa ya de kese mienu a yede ko edi nkunimu abrabo mu nyina eti abrantie we nyame enye ne kese yirika o ma ni nyansa isanse Solomon bisa nyansa na de aka ni nyina na yede kan ho usai de nyagopon no atomo a nyansa na say nyansa na be translate akoma ne niema pi e wa asase so abrantie wunyine no nyame nhira enye kese se nyansa eno akire no so bambo eho hia any bonnet, any a bonnet, any and some bonnet a bidi tibiano, Yamin Pangu, Unamusumu, Unamujamu, Unamunkumu, and Ape Unam Bunjamua, Yankopon, and Yao Kanya. Adichie ene da etwa so nyina happy birthday
na onyi na sene papa
you da bi de papa
na em na mi wo
onyi na sa wo o ya ma za big ojanti amen kan papa kasem onyi na sa wo kokwasa ka se bia onfo adwuma ni bi eno dia me no be ya adwene ba onyi na sa wo pa de da bi
adwuma de enukwa me no nya na oba na o me ya pa de yori bra
na no tete se o lekom se onyi na sa wo pa de da bi
onyi
na no crowd dey say nyame asem akwa ike se sanu
na na special ma bro abon
is happy.
That be
but farm where onyi na sa wo
it's Prince Jordan san Uko School Pat Goshen Academy 9 years ago South Odoko New Generation Hospital. You can say hospital. Father's Day here in the picture.
And the Cretrodos high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so when you say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrabim ponono. So to idea away ho, in few numentem, say what touchma, near free yania, Fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Say so the high sense showrooms no, a boo Ghana fanena, into bibina o patwa, Banaiko, Neko Jodia, a be one cry, Tama, Kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, a bonnet da Fomboko at the mount. See a high sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensen in Amcanian, dear F. Feno, Naya Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey 0302 550000, and now Quabefon and Tintanusu, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotum, enono.
Happy 98.9 FM yedase yemfa aseda emma eye special yemfa aseda emma special na afi min kira wo se enenso mepe another chairman enenso Albright we brana be floor parent me san say asem asensi e wo haso folk ho biem ene me pe chairman ba ko biem adwada no minya chairman eno minya chairman nenso me pe chairman ba ko na bibia aye kama e de amame na soccer bet say yen kan kire wo say even when you are losing soccer bet say even when you are losing no obema win eno soccer chance or say for 10 plus games and our matches now make sure say us no 1.30 or higher lose one game out of the matches now afana where the sika 3 times your stake reward omo de bema terms and conditions apply we every soccer bet enti say twa no wadidi a na wo say soccer bet nko and amounts a great opportunity na odi bet kama pa na chairman no nkrofo say enya sempa nko na ye chairman but not every chairman is chairman. Being a chairman is more than just a title. A chairman is the one who makes his woman happy in bed. I had me papa. A chairman is the one who gets appellations in the morning. Entino or say mira me dofo. Ye menya wa. I kamishia ontema keye. Enye obia ena oni oba ushi oba na oboni wia osore anopo obekika sanse mu ya fa ho. Aje so ye chairman sana. Obono so obono asempa minim nipa ono ope konofi konopa.
Konofi kono no odanfo efidie. Enimu yi echiri yes eno ne friend konofi kono enti ope pa odanfo efidie enimu yi echiri ope konofi kono papa de papa
Or say every chairman would attest to this. His happiness starts with a kiss. Ain't you know, chairman, yeah, na you assume na said the Tiana making special women must say the American on Tiasia, and so a idea we be da, a be actually, but we be da. So, my brother, if you want to be a chairman, then you should always start with a kiss. Now, call o pharmacy, o nearest pharmacy, and answer chemical store bia. Na ko je o kiss condom, and answer o kiss a year shrubbery.
This is happy.
Now, when you start with a kiss, a year condoms, no. Now, I feel so smooth now. Baby, dia butcher. Now, I feel the kiss a year strawberry, a year gel, no. Also, open strawberry, and quala a penny for a pepper, missy me pepper, and when you jella, ne pampano, etisano, a befamo, I'm a wire chairman, ye papa. Enti obadie unyo bar. Especially the air ye brom hono o brom hono unyana no abono no aboni ade chia no abo abaso na o bono no na o the case condom o the case condom any case aye strawberry aye gel no na ade aboni pa na o hu se obe fili ankasa jibu se men kanche o se enye Ghana hanko a na omo Ghana ha na afi nine other aye countries so omo ho na Ghana ha no Omo Airport, close to Alliance Française, North Legon, Omo Wisconsin Road, Niso. Adenton, Omo next to Cosby One College of Fashion, Osu, close to Photo Club Imaging, Omo Ho, Asalam Danha, opposite Old Togo Embassy. Dansuman, your exhibition runabout, Sotium, Choba Air Junction, your Hosansuna Madina, so your social welfare no, ena edi enhwenimu. Say, Oben, baby, amabubo bia na peso nye skagu botomwa. Frey 0302 528 669 na ebeje yen niema ne bi na ko distribute ne yebe branding yebe ye okama na okonso a wonya atimi aton nsuo no na nso agye commission e de egu botom jibu a better life asempa ewa ha sanso ena ye special so atenase me pacho bra na befre Kwame Opare ado ma me sanse special matisse breaking news bi asensi has bim ni nyina ne se Francis Abrante Liponi di ne Francis Ajete sika no so has emra na eso mutua no omontua enti enei transfer ban asan aba abedom so se yenim se omo ne salam de ne de yefie nkomo enti omo di omo nkomo ba we de bi enye fie nkomo enti enei didi abai players ye ehu omo Sunday asempa omo a ena season ne hyase a unim se top 4 ewo ho democracy eye cap nso ewo ho ni nyina homo cap nso ni nyina has eye involved enti ende players na ehu omo na omo ani bi hu omo ewo asempa ene eye special
as a folk I think that we is our partner was snit no I'm friends say the now oyo
Ernest Thompson
we free one
former
inconsistencies in your top player ya boka na yakofa player we want see adeneka na ya charge has near the discipline committee na niam bi aba form na nyina no enya dia etia
is Happy FM.
What you say ena a friend say administrative manager back no come say backman
Ashford
yes sango for no na these are petty issues are say has your problems and you win in your journal. But as an inconsistencies in the last 3-4 years now, has folks and your money is sidodo. Ubisa say Argentina is a bassa. Me kasa is here. You have a power player be and a giant player be a store or moderneka.
Na said that poor bride be ball player be dinya has player.
Yes.
Onwa no mobo yibi. Contract was musimuncham
yes
and no so on condo peso kokra na onko onu so na dia samaba
bigger than sir issue pertinent
enti Opariaba number 2 okay Opariaba Orua Kwame Opariado me mo akwa Abadeba Happy 98.9 FM
na me jowo
mete nkan baby owo no Opaya se baby awo no background no dede wo ho kakra o me pa chewa afi ase me da say na okay first things first ma yenya information bi say Francis Ajete issue no transfer ban asan babie mo club no munsaka sa communication no.
Well, let me say what I know is that between House of Folk and Francis Ajete, there has been a ruling, and the club has taken steps to ensure that the TCA as set by the ruling, we are abiding by it.
And the ruling no more abided by no ruling. Some yes, some sika and until some betua no ban because who ana
Obianka say Francis Ajete at the back whatever that was getting that involved was between House of Folk and the new Dubiase, and that has been settled. Francis Ajete's issue is a different issue. There's been sanctions that we have to settle, so the club is working on it to ensure that it is settled within the time.
No, but FIFA say FA enforces our judgment now. 20% of FIFA forward are on the bread GF for no. On the Entino now is incumbent on GF to enforce that ruling.
When we are talking, you don't expect me to speak your mind. I speak to the fact. The message gives clear times that if you don't do this, and it is a time period. So if you are doing it within a time period where you are heading towards, that is not it.
Oh, okay, it has. You are within the time frame. Mobeti me satisfy Bibiana where you ban no frame so. So you are within the time maybe opare.
Yes.
Okay. Now after so na kamo kobo you were Nigeria iko tournament no ene mo de krata aba se mo anya nkobium mepam cho den ne de reason ti a mo ntimi nko Nigeria nka me ne mo kro ko nti me nwanwa pa se man kobium.
Well, I think that we needed to ensure that the decision may be taken will be beneficial to the team going forward. We share the kind of schedule for the pre-season activities. We're hoping to go to Lagos and go and play Eco International Tournament. But unfortunately, almost 50 days, from original date of on the 6th, they are called 13th to 20th. So, off-season arrangement now between 13th and the 20th, the players should be taking the necessary mandatory rest period for players as well. So, and I say we are no free. Then when they get back, they will be able to prepare very well in the preseason, so that the other assignments the top 4, the Homework Cup, and the Democratic Cup will be able to go through it very well. One is on the team or the players will not have any time at all to rest, and they will go into next football season with the same fatigue or the end the previous season, which will not be good for the benefits of the players and for the team.
I think so. The reasons, but the organizers are very disappointed though, because we say the commercials, the BBA, they will be very disappointed.
Well, we've indicated it to them, letting them understand that to affect the tournament. Originally, based on earlier date, so we've sent response to them, say when we're into 8 member. But then I think they also understand and they share with us the position that we are also coming from.
Now, mo fan ba ko no de abosi na kotokofo ko South Africa akobo bibi mo nso mo ko Nigeria afa de matwe mo ho afre esa pe obi na supporters almost some de mo nko bebia e na kotokofo no e ko baby anka mo hwe no na anka mo fe nko boy ana.
Well, you don't look at what another club does before you also do something. You do what is best for your team and what will get you the best of performance and as a result in your team. You understand? So baby, that's so you draw your plan differently. I don't think that it should be too much of a worry. We have to understand and know that this is what we think that for now is appropriate for us to go through so that we'll be able to have a good season.
Pare we ti akra yemfensi na ye na wase say ye frɛ nso oje ye so na oni edi nkomo ntia no Kwame Opareado Ike the ohwe time na any time no ne said the person omo planning na omo ko Nigeria na e be distract has omo planning no enu nti no man ko I think say reasons no justifiable na
it makes a lot of sense.
It
makes a lot of sense, yeah. Because some mandatory rest period. Somebody and also one man could mandatory rest period, and they have 3 other Democracy Cup, World Cup, and the top one ahead of the season 90. It makes a lot of sense.
With the has name Francis Ajete the end here almost no because FNN now say almost 20% on FIFA forward no has inti FIFA beti omo be enforce inti has with the muntu ese sika no and as money omo transe and money player ni pon transe na mo agree on bibi I think say obey asempa players oba has wa mebobo bia Francis Ajeka wa mebobo bia. Yes, most have supporters say no ba makoto no maya niema basa oba ibo inso a wantimimpo amebo na we dey sorry na yes sorry no security men and as security women urgently hiamo ye penkrofo ama omo ye security we dey adwuma kuo bi na aba eno say yempe wonkra ha eno say yempe eye security personnel emfa emomo enti se we wie eye SHS we wie SHS na opejuma na pese uye adwuma as a security personnel there organization a based in Accra and as Nkran ha there ene na what dene for our application ebra the front desk of Happy 98.9 FM salam dance say so we je ho so be security personnel there fabra esan say eye kakra bi ne form limited species ena ewo ho ema omo a omo pese omo ba no enti e fa kuma bi enti wan fa mantem de a ho be kiro pa se oba na ebi a we ho ba bi e wa free number we 0202220688 0202220688 ofra ya be kiro ba bi e wo e wa salam down na waba na wabe submit your application kama yewo eye asalam down runabout unye duro na busa se me ko Happy FM a tom kwala no kra ho on be kire e ha na waba kama nti we de eye djuma e na aba na odehye atabo abenya ba ye emre ne ko Ike yenko emre ne ko yi papa